the super best friends did a playthrough of it. Well, it was basically just them not playing because like of how hard it is to actually die in the game.
Oh, that's disappointing. But yeah, that sounds about right for
If you
me.
want to think about how hard it is to actually die in the game, it's on Netflix. You can play the game on Netflix.
That's Netflix and chill. But if you really want to kill that night,
Cricket's head. Yeah, like they weren't even like touching the controller.
which really,
and,
why
and then
would
get
you?
and then get to points where like the character would be like just standing still, like, oh shit, we actually have to play.
What? No, but the movie, my immersion is ruined.
Yeah. Agreed.
What else did they do? Because I'm curious on how many series they made and just.
I'm trying to remember.
Game of Thrones. Really, they made one of those.
Oh yeah, Game of Thrones. That was a thing they tried to do. They did Back to the Future, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so I wasn't just imagining that because I know I felt like they did Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Tales from the Borderlands. Oh right, that was the game.
Oh yeah, it was literally just get any IP, throw it under the formula, and oh holy boom, that's what we get. And didn't fucking work.
They made Sam and Max games. What the hell? CSI. What? They really did just grab everything.
Yeah.
Law and Order Legacies. What the fuck?
Holy room. No, it was the Angel Room. Yeah. What are my choices then? Holy Water and Burning Hearts.
No, they were gonna make a sequel to Game of Thrones and Stranger Things apparently.
Let's see, Holy Water.
What's that show like? If any of you have ever seen it?
Which one?
Stranger Things.
It's pretty good.
The you talking about the game or the show?
The show, because the game was.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, I was gonna say the first two seasons were actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
The third one was kind of just because, like,
kind of like went into a weird different direction.
yeah, and then yeah, what they did with some of the characters was kind of stupid. So I'm just like, eh.
Yeah.
So apparently they're working on the fourth one, and I'm like, okay, y'all done had plenty of time to, get the writing down and get everything tight. So I'm hoping that it ends on a high note.
And among those, like a really weird part where like the main girl runs off. Was it Eve or L?
Yeah, 11.
11? Yeah. I think they called it L for short.
Yeah.
She runs off and she ends up meeting someone else that was in the same facility as her, like called her sister. And that was like an entire arc, and then she leaves and it's never mentioned again.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what was the fucking point?
True. Actually, from what I heard, I heard that they were trying to make a spin-off of that, and considering the fact that it didn't take off, they kind of killed that. So, that's what they were trying to do. That was the whole point of that.
Wow, when marketing doesn't pan out.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. Something else I wanted to check.
Oh, Jesus.
I was gonna say, you know what though? Um,
What?
that one game that what is it? Back for Blood actually looks pretty good.
What's it about? I haven't heard of it.
Well, I was gonna say it's essentially Left for Dead Part 3.
Oh, it's by the original creators of Left 4 Dead 1.
Yeah, yeah, the same people.
Oh yeah, I'm heard of it. Yeah, it looks good.
Huh.
That'd be interesting to play. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the some gameplay for it, and I'm like, bro, and this runs, and it ran like buttery smooth, and
Mm.
then I'm sitting over here playing Cyberpunk, and I'm just like, bruh, like I'm no, I'm not apologizing for ragging on that game because they screwed us over by releasing it. Y'all know y'all get every bit of they get every bit of vitriol that people, you know,
Mm.
they deserve it in this case.
And
Right.
people did keep complaining that just to release the game already, and you
No,
saw what
forget
happened.
all that. No, forget all that. That's the problem. Well, no, and then people.
Stop delaying the game. Just release it
Well, no,
already.
yeah, no, and then people were just like, "Bro, I just saw something. Wow.
Mm.
Okay, never mind."
You see that post of the guy that got a refund and then got mad that they moved the game from his library.
I was
Did he?
seeing Twitter posts about that. It's like they took the games. Like, yeah, that's what a refund does. Like, were people expecting to keep the game after getting their money back?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they were. Apparently so. Apparently they were.
So, no, how shit the game was. I deserve to have it and keep the money.
Oh.
I'm just gonna beat this game for the sake of formality, and then after that, I'm deleting everything like off my hard drive, putting Deus Ex back on there, and then
Ooh,
what is it?
Burn it all down.
Oh, well, not even
2021.
that. Uh, I'm gonna play Deus Ex. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna put that back on on my hard drive, and then save room for other games
That's something I haven't seen. How big is Cyberpunk?
in terms of like file size.
Yes,
100 plus.
of course it is. Because
Mm-hmm.
reasonable sizes. What the fuck are those?
Yeah.
Oh, it's activated. I'm not fuck that.
And then mods are like, oh, Cyberpunk's an Xbox exclusive now, and I'm like, bruh, are y'all serious, bruh? Like Microsoft is gonna be getting rid of doing refunds too soon.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think anyone wants to be associated with this game.
No,
Uh,
In the box. Oh shit. So what else can you get?
yeah, I was looking it up. There's actually about they estimate to be about 7 years that it was in development.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I was like thinking like this is just gonna be a Doom Duke Nukem Forever situation if it hadn't released right now, wasn't it?
Yeah. I got Duke Nukem 3D was shit. I feel bad for the guy who had pre-ordered it and kept it pre-ordered.
Hey, but he got
I
shit
was,
out of that pre-order years
Yeah,
later
it's
though.
true.
I was gonna say I did, but the only reason why I did is just because of the Christmas rush. That's the only reason. That's literally the only reason why. And everybody else, what was it? Um, because I work near a Best Buy, and I work in a pretty busy area, so I figured, okay, I'll wait.
Oh god, it's fucking mosquitoes. What's that? Mushroom. Ooh, should
I'm
be
looking
good.
at Back for Blood, and it looks fun. I'd be down
Yeah.
playing with this with you guys when it comes out.
I was gonna say I'd be down for it. I'm just waiting for it to come on console.
Yeah.
Shoot, it runs
I
better
can't
than I
wait
was
for
gonna say.
Valve to buy it.
I was gonna say
Make Back for Blood too.
runs better than freaking Cyberpunk does. Every time I look around, I feel like the game's gonna crash.
It is amazing how many fucked up glitches are in this game that I just
Yeah.
see on like Twitter posts.
Yeah, for a game that you would think that it wouldn't, you would think that it wouldn't be one. Like it's like, bro, y'all been working on this game for 7 years. You know what this is? What they're doing now? It's kind of like, bro. It's kind of like imagine you order a wedding cake and the guys that had like a month to work on the blasted thing. He gets the day of, and the wedding cake is like not only half finished, but he's at the place trying to make the cake better as the wedding is going on, bro.
I was about to say he's at the wedding, still still baking like the other 3 layers as he hands you
Right,
the first bottom one.
right. That's what this game is like.
Uh,
I'm just glad that out of all of it, they still gave the employees the bonus.
Still fucked up that it was originally going to be tied to a Metacritic score because
Yeah.
that's some New
Or
Vegas shit.
yeah. I mean, that's usually what happens.
It's still, so that's pretty fucking disgusting, honestly.
Yeah. Monstro. I'll suit pretty fly. Thank you, Mom.
Did you say you're gonna finger your mom?
It's an angry mom.
Oh, okay. About to wonder if we had to go to some weird ass therapy session right now. Those guys who go to therapy.
Coat hanger.
That's what it was. Coat hanger. No, nothing. No, that's not what it was. I'm stupid. Or was it? Is it coat hanger?
Ah, shoot.
It is a coat hanger. What happened? Okay, fuck me.
What's this?
Bruh, and then the crazy part is the fact that there's a bug that eats up your save data.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't
Okay.
eat it corrupts it.
And yeah, it corrupts your freaking save
Yeah.
data.
If your save file gets over 8 megabytes, there's a chance it corrupts.
I'm pretty sure my file size is over 8 megabytes, given how long I've played this game. If it does that, I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it anymore. I'm deleting everything. I don't even care.
Well, save data is mainly based on your inventory and stuff like that. Because progression is a simple text file, but most often.
Ah,
So just empty out your inventory before you save.
Yeah, and they don't use any item duplication bugs and try not to.
oh, so I can't use the whole I can't complete the mission where I get the doggone picture and then sell it and resell it for eddies.
Well, I don't know if you resell it, won't be in your inventory.
Right.
Just make sure you don't save in between them. Penny.
I was gonna say, what else makes me a bit? What else makes me more bitter about this is the fact that, like, I love cyberpunk as like a genre. It's like my favorite genre of anything. You know what I mean? Like, I love Ghost in the Shell. I've got like what freaking Blade Runner on DVD and Blu-ray. I mean, like, I've got everything related to Ghost in the Shell.
Go ahead.
I
Right, I get you.
mean, I've got the Matrix collection on DVD. I want to buy it on Blu-ray. Um, it's nuts. Like, it's like, bruh, y'all had one freaking job. And you know what the messed up part is? Is that the plot line of this game, from what I've seen, it's not even really deep in terms of, like,
There's multiple
trans.
endings. I know that.
Yeah, there's not even deep in terms of like transhumanism and all this other kind of stuff. Like,
Which is weird considering the whole point of cyberpunk is to focus on transhuman issues and ideals.
right, right. But no, I mean, like, honestly, you could take V and put him in like a regular city like GTA or something like that, or like some regular city, and it wouldn't be a big deal.
Ooh.
Hey V, let's go bowling.
Yeah,
Cousin V, let's go bowling.
Cousin V, we have a city to burn.
that,
That's what we really need. Fuck Keanu Reeves, get Cousin Roman in here.
and as far as he is concerned, bruh, I'd be pissed if I was him.
Yo, shit.
I'd
I
be
mean, he,
ticked off.
I mean, he probably got paid the best out of the entire development team. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That's probably was half of the doggone the pay salary.
Budget.
It's been in
That was
development for 7 years. 4 of those years was trying to get a Keanu Reeves on the deal.
Uh, fucked up, but I believe it. How prevalent is
oh
Keanu in the game?
uh you ever see you know Arkham Knight, right, where like Joker is dead but he kind of pops in for he kind of pops in often enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
real. I think it's just like a program, meaning.
Yeah, he's a chip in your head, I think. From what Matt was
yeah,
telling me.
which I have to admit that's kind of a I was like, it's okay. I thought he was going to be a bad guy, like the guy that you have to kill. I was like, dang, we got to actually kill him, yo.
So it's just like Joker.
Yup,
So what they needed was a Keanu Reeves model voiced by Mark Hamill.
bruh.
Spending all this money, I can't even fucking use it.
Like at least in Deus Ex, I mean, the they deal with like the whole subject of transhumanism and all that jazz, and they make that a plot point. You know what? Something else I noticed too. Uh, the fact that it feels like they spent more time on those. It feels like they spent more time in certain sections of this game making that work than the rest of it. Like the parts where you got to be driven around and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They spend more time because of that in there. I'm just like, oh, bro.
Oh, shit.
I know one thing. I can't wait till ACG gets his review up.
ACG is
He's a YouTuber that um I trust when it comes to like game reviews and stuff. So
okay.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, and my character. Oh, and why do all the characters look so ridiculous?
I haven't even seen any designs, but I only saw like some neon color on low quality YouTube vids. So
Mm,
Hey, so did you pick Angel?
no,
No.
Sky.
Okay, good. A lot of streamers made that mistake.
is that the mistake where they talk to him and they immediately start sucking his dick? Like actually?
Well, because they give you a choice of like, oh, yeah, when with Angel or Sky, and what they don't tell you is that Angel's a guy.
Hmm. And it's not, and it's not something that, and it's not like you can tell from the picture really good either.
Shit, got hush. Let's do this, fucker. Can you use that? Let's see what the fuck is all those items.
I was gonna say, uh, second of all, I thought I was gonna be able to create like an actual character, not play as one. You know, like I get that V is supposed to represent the everyman, but like I wanted to create my own character.
Oh, so you're just controlling
Like,
how what V looks like. You're not
Yeah,
making. Okay. Hmm.
yeah.
let's see, joystick and deformed baby.
just just randomly deformed baby.
Hmm. Deformed baby's name is Punching Bag.
And now we know why he's called deformed baby.
Yeah.
Oh, it's deformed baby. Oh.
Spawns a friendly mulligan that walks around the room. Can be hit by any projectiles, making him a good shield.
And it's a meat shield too. Great.
Yeah, it's basically what it does. It just walks around and get hit. Let's see, what was a joystick?
It's funny just googling cyberpunk characters. There's only one that actually looks like super robotic, and that's this dude on bottom right. Which fucking hell, Deus Ex at least had Gunther from the first game, and he looked like a goddamn robot. What, nobody remembers Gunther? Okay.
I was gonna say, well, I still need to beat the second one.
He was on the first game.
Mm.
Like, you meet him super. Let me get a good picture of him.
Probably know who he is.
The fuck is it? Yeah. Sprinkler. When used, spawns a sprinkler. What is?
Huh. I feel like I remember a guy that looks like that.
Is that?
I don't think I can find on a just off an immediate Google search. That's
Yeah, he must have been on the other games, or he must have been like in.
The last. I'm guessing it does last. Okay. Fuck. I'll take the sprinkler. Bye, Tammy.
he died as he lived.
It was Tammy's head, so.
It died as it lived.
Let's see, what are those items? Let's see, ball of tar, a sticky trail, and not really. And that one's a cannon. Gas cannon. We use reduce the how to have thought. Nah. Ball of tar. Uh, what was this one? Because mom's tornado do. Well, she looks pretty good. Yeah. Mm. Oh, did I get a transformation upgrade? What was that? Transformations. Oh, I might have turned it to Seraphim.
Oh,
No, let's take on Hush.
Wow, somebody just walked right through me.
it's actually just a ghost. Ooh.
This man.
It's a cyber ghost. Ooh.
Don't get hit. Come on, Sprinkler, do your thing.
Yes, kill the robot menace, Yuri.
Well, it's not a robot. It's a really red blob monster.
Oh.
And now he
Dilute the blob
moves.
menace.
Hmm. On the bright side, Hush decided to move directly on top of the sprinkler, so it's shooting directly into his ass.
It's just a bidet, is all.
Oh god. Wind blast, no. I hate this attack. About half off. Fucking clones. Quarter health. Down 4 hearts. He's hiding. Fuck off. Get back here.
I don't want to.
He's hiding on the ground. There you go. Fuck up here. Come on. What the fuck is that? Oh god.
It's an angel, Yuri.
I was shooting tears directly into the sky and coming back down like a fucking laser beam. I had never gotten this far, so I'd never seen that attack.
It's
Come on, almost. Yeah,
just
baby.
nature satellite cannons. That's all.
Achievement unlocked. Betrayal.
You traitorous swine.
Look at that fucking stain.
On humanity, kill it like the rest.
Look at that. That's where he was, fucker.
Kill the good.
Let's see what unlocks. New cutscene.
Congratulations, Isaac. You shall now ascend to the heavens as the angel of death.
Oh, I'm a skeleton. I'm dead.
As the angel of death.
Ooh, who's this? New area. Isaac's in a chest. His shadow's becoming real. The shadow's
shadow.
evil.
The true self. You were the Isaac.
And
The
credits.
monster Isaac.
Hey, not really. If your mother was trying to kill you.
Something. Don't
Betrayal.
get into the abyss.
You have unlocked the void. Okay.
Now in this world, you kill Isaac's father.
I still don't know who his father is. Like, that's what the family photo on the file is. Let's take a picture of it.
Isaac in the Bible, son of Abraham and Sarah. Okay.
This game does not handle like screenshots well, so I literally have to take a picture of my screen.
Fair enough. Does
Well,
Isaac's mom have a name?
What?
Does Isaac's mom have a name in Binding?
No, it's just called Mom.
Okay. Because if she had a male name version of Sarah, we could just try to find a female version of Abraham, and there you go.
Hmm.
I don't know how close the game ties to its biblical references or not.
More or less. And the part of the game is that your mother is like this big. She watches a lot of like Christian broadcast channels,
Right.
and then she hears a voice from above, which she assumes is God, telling her that her son has been corrupted, and that at first, she's told to like take all worldly possessions from him, and then like, to keep him locked in his room,
Oh,
and then
that's
to
why
kill
he's
him.
naked.
Yeah,
Huh.
and she wants to save it so that she has to kill him. And so Isaac finds a door on the floor. What was it called? The latch door is what they're called, and jumps into the basement to run away. And so the game starts. So like it's heavy on religious references.
Huh.
Because you got like different characters, like Isaac, Magdalene, Cain, Judas, Eve, Samson, Azazel, Lazarus, Eden, Lilith, and Palion. Let's see, find the void. New game. Penny. So, Duke of Flies. Not bad. Dog food. Or as the game calls it, dinner.
Dark.
Nice, let's say. Oh, time to change my sensitivity.
Oh shit. So then that's when I shot him in the fucking kneecap. He started crying.
Well,
Oh,
you're a
dang.
shitty hitman. You're gonna cry after one shot? Jesus, man.
Do you know how much it hurts to get shot in the fucking kneecaps? That hurts, man.
That's. Oh, you shot yourself. God, you are a shitty fucking hitman. Jesus.
Okay. So, what's up, guys?
Nothing much.
We were shitting on Cyberpunk a few minutes ago, but that's run dry.
I mean, look, I understand it came up. I mean, no game doesn't. At the same time, yeah, it is bad that all this shit happened. But about a year, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a kick-ass game.
Yeah, that doesn't change the fact people are paying $60 for a fucking beta tester.
No.
True story.
See. They're paying $60 for an invest.
Bruh.
Thank you, Todd Howard. For
I
please
paid.
fuck
I was
off.
gonna say, bruh. I paid. I was gonna say, bruh. I paid.
Y'all motherfuckers started the chat and you didn't even invite me.
This is
Well,
why
shit.
I
There's a
say
reason we
use
didn't
fucking
invite you.
Discord.
No, it's not. I'm just coming back from watching a very cheesy action movie.
Oh, great. He's gonna here comes the hate boner for Monster World. Oh, not Monster Monster Hunter.
I was gonna say Monster
It was
Hunter.
good. It was good. I'm not gonna rip on it too much, but
Oh, you
there's
actually
some
went
things
to
I like.
theaters. Huh.
So, what are y'all doing right now?
About to
Playing
go do a
Cyberpunk.
heist.
Yeah, like I was telling Anthony, we were shitting on Cyberpunk 2077.
But they said it kind of ran dry.
Kind of sucks.
I don't know, man. I mean, game kind of interests me. Not gonna lie.
It's one of those. I was gonna say it seems. It feels like. How do I describe it?
Yeah,
It's kind
it's
of
okay.
like
It feels like rushed entertainment.
yeah, and then
Does it feel like a Skyrim?
Never played Skyrim.
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
you
no.
missed out on a lot.
you missed out quite a bit, dude.
He's
Oh, really?
free, though. He's safe from this evil.
Sal, you don't count. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, you missed out on quite a bit.
Well, either way, from getting home from a long ride from Chicago, from IMAX theaters, enjoying Monster Hunter on the big screen, I'm a little exhausted and tired and a little worn out from all the excitement and rage and fun, all that shit. So I'll probably catch this up on the later time when I'm all freshened up.
It's fine, no worries.
Okay.
As long as you
Alright.
enjoyed yourself.
I'm gonna hit
Somebody
the.
just shot it.
I'm gonna
Somebody
hit
just
the
shot
top.
a.
Good night.
All right.
Nice.
Peace, Devin.
Good night, Devin.
Alright.
So then I shot him in the kneecaps again.
That's why Devin was tired.
Tired from getting shot all day. Hmm. 99% battery. Well, time to go charge this shit.
Yeah, just leave it plugged in. If it's
So you still down to do the You still down to do the Gallo Perico heist?
Yeah, whenever we're done with this, because I'm not. Yeah.
Let's see.
Not that many topics. I mean, the only thing I got was interesting that Sephiroth got into Smash Brothers.
Oh, I was going to talk
yes.
about the game. I was going to mention the Game Awards, but
Oh, right, the Last of Us 2 dick sucking contest.
I mean, okay. Is The Last of Us 2 really as bad as they say it is? I feel like some of the times it might be a little over exaggerated. Okay. I was gonna say I think it might be a bit exaggerated, but well,
Nah, I would concur.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it burned out my crops and delivered plague upon my house.
Right. I mean,
Says
like
you.
I was gonna say, I'm more. I'm to be honest, like I'm more hurt by. I think I'm more hurt by Cyberpunk than I am by The Last of Us because I never played the first one like that. So, but I can see why people are kicked off
Yeah. I don't
because
know.
we're
So
just like,
he's.
bro. Yeah, because we're just like, bro. We just wanted a good game to play, and I'm like, bro. I understand completely. Trust me.
Really, it comes down to how well do you think it tells its story. I personally think it doesn't tell its revenge bullshit any well because it's also has to be a video game, and that does not work when you're trying to write a story of, am I the monster? Well,
Yeah.
well, yeah, when
Well,
I'm murdering like
actually,
200 different people in brutally different ways. Also, just the development, the shit the development team had to go through because of Druckmann. Yeah, it's not a very good story. Or fuck
hey
Druckmann as
man,
well.
all I'm saying is you're not a psychopath if you're killing people. They're in your way for a reason. You gotta kill them. And don't
See
give me
you.
that bullshit. You could just go around. No, 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 no. See, they're in your way, so you gotta take them out. You're not the bad guy. You're just trying to survive. Being the bad guy is killing unarmed civilians. That's the bad guy, or that's psychopathic.
Gee, I wonder who would ever do that.
What?
Ugh. Also, yeah, you're just a guy who just looks at the scene from Spec Ops: The Line and says, "White phosphorus, hell yeah!"
Yeah, I mean, those guys in your fucking way. You're at a disadvantage. Think about it that way. But you found the leveler. What? There were civilians? Why are they cowering with civilians? Fucking dickheads.
They were escorting civilians to HQ.
Well, they shouldn't have shot at us.
Jesus, prime victim blaming, am I right?
Victim blaming. No, 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 no. See, this is what I hate when assholes like you try to make it seem like it's my fault. No, it wasn't. Stop it. What's done is done.
You're in a place that you shouldn't be shooting at soldiers that you shouldn't be shooting at.
I'm sorry. That sounds like somebody who's gonna have PTSD after a battle.
Oh, they actually mentioned that in Spec Ops 2. If Private Lugo were alive, he'd be suffering from PTSD. So really, he's the lucky one right now.
Exactly. Oh fuck! I can't be wearing these headphones like this. Hang on. All right, there we go. Much comfortable. So it's got quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I'm just focused on this game, so
yeah. Let me get a list of the video game awards. Let's discuss who did Last of Us really deserve to win every award.
Yes, they did.
All right, then we're done with this episode. Good night, folks.
yeah. Let's see. Let me look at this for a second because I got to see this myself.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up on my tablet.
Not to mention,
Excuse me.
I'm also watching, or trying to play the game. So
All right, so in case you crash for good, you can at least see someone else do this shit.
yeah. Ah, Okay. All the winners. There it is.
Oh my god, the little tab for my tablet when I click on the winners, it says this should never have happened. Really, why?
Damn.
It's just like Jesus. Who's the intern
Okay.
at the VGAs that just hates this fucking system?
Mm.
Okay, it's
All right. So. Okay. Let me save this where I'm at, so that way I can actually focus. Okay. All right. So for game of the year, Last of Us 2. Let me. So are we gonna look at the nominees, or like where are we gonna start?
I think yeah, look at nominees and the winner. That's a good way of looking at it.
Okay. All right. Let's. See.
So for
Blah,
the
blah, blah, blah.
nominees for Game of the Year, we had Doom Eternal, honestly a really good game from everything I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I heard that
I
was really
wouldn't-
big in Japan.
Yeah, I want to put that as game of the year, just considering the fact that it's not a complete remake of. It's not a complete remake. They have to make another part to it. And I was gonna say Animal Crossing is more of a Switch game, like
It's Animal
and-
Crossing. What
and-
do you expect from it?
right? And not
Yeah.
even just that. People aren't playing it now. Like, I mean, they played it for a couple months when it dropped, but okay, Merry Christmas, And then I was gonna say Hades. I heard was actually pretty good.
My
And-
friend won't stop recommending me Hades.
I was gonna say, and Ghost of Tsushima is Ghost of Tsushima. So if it
Oh,
was
yeah.
me, if it was and obviously The Last of Us 2.
Dude,
If
Ghost
it
of
was
Tsushima
me-
all the way.
I was gonna say if it was me, I'd have to pick Ghost of Tsushima, but then also too, Doom Eternal's like a close second place, I would say.
I definitely go for
Just based
Eternal
off
if
of-
it were finished though, because it still has one last part with its DLC story.
Oh, it's not complete yet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, The Last Gods Part 2 still needs to comes out.
Oh, okay. Knowing them, they're probably gonna make like a complete edition for Doom Eternal.
Probably. But yeah, if it were finished, I'd probably go for Hades because from what I've seen, it's really fun and it's just I'm a sucker for character interactions and that's all you get in Hades and that's super good.
I was gonna say I want to try Hades just because just because of like I just want to see if it's just as good as everyone says it is.
True
Like the
enough.
gameplay looks cool. Gameplay looks cool, and if they got a dope story, then yeah, we're in business.
Definitely is. I really don't think Last of Us 2 should have won compared to its competition here.
No, I don't think it deserved it. Best game direction. What do they mean by that?
Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design.
Ah, okay.
So we have Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, and Last of Us 2.
Honestly, I kind of want to give it to. I kind of want to give it to Half-Life Alyx just um, because I've actually heard that that game actually does VR good, like legitimately good.
Oh yeah, it does it really.
So which is kind of surprising given the fact that it's the first time we've heard of anything related to Half-Life. So I'm just like, bro, where was this? Years ago. So I'm willing to give it to I'm willing to give it to them. So
Now that you mentioned something about Half-Life, have you guys heard about Back for Blood?
Yeah, we actually were talking about it a little bit earlier.
That
Yeah.
really looks cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. Back for Blood looks legit. Like I'm waiting for it to. I'm waiting for it to drop.
Honestly, what I really like is that it's not the source, or well, it obviously can't be on the source engine, but that it's on the Unreal Engine, right?
And it runs really good.
Yeah.
Like it run like I'm kind of surprised. Well, like it feels like 60 frames a second. 4K, that all that good stuff, and I'm just like, bro, it looks really good. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
It's running on Unreal 4.
Uh,
And so at the very least with Unreal it'll look good. There might be some
yeah,
graphical issues every once in a while though.
yeah.
Yeah. But innovation, yeah. If Alex does the VR as good as it does, yeah, I'm willing to give it to that.
Hmm.
And I don't know anything about how the development teams are treated for remake Tsushima or Hades, but I know how The Last of Us 2 the dev team was treated. It does not deserve to be on direction, just because
Yeah,
if you're overworking and giving your workers PTSD, you do not deserve to be awarded for that shit.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
PTSD?
Yeah,
I
because
feel like you've explained it to me before, but I can't remember.
they basically forced the dev team to watch snuff films to get the executions right.
Oh, executions.
Oh,
Hang
wait,
on, I gotta check those
seriously?
out.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah,
That's that's. Hold on, I gotta look this up.
I gotta look up the executions. Those must be interesting.
the duality of man. Yeah.
What? I'm just saying. I mean, I'm a sucker for executions in games. I mean, don't get me wrong. PTSD probably not that bad, but anyway, I want to see that.
Oh yeah, it
This
sucks for the
man.
dev team. Fuck you, but man, that blood effect is really fucking good though.
Right?
You fucking ass. Yeah, it's
What? You
also
gonna
not
tell
the
me anybody who was working on Dead Space 3 didn't have PTSD?
no, because you probably told them, hey, yeah, just do what you want with it. We're just cutting him off. Fucking hell, you don't. Nobody's gonna look. Oh yeah, this is exactly how an arm would be if you cut them off with a laser cutter. Come on.
Regardless, you're still working on human limbs.
That have been horribly
I know
mutated
that
by
they're
an
still.
alien. What?
I was gonna. I was gonna say, well, the game director left. Um, he's talking about Burnout. Uh, yeah, I don't know, but um, so yeah. Let's see. Best narrative, we got 13 Sentinels, which I've wanted to play. I actually kind of want to play that game. Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Last of Us 2.
I don't know anything about 13 Sentinels because I've only seen it on
Yeah,
thumbnails for Castle Super Beast.
right. And Final Fantasy VII, I mean, you can. I've, I've, I haven't beaten that. I haven't beaten that or Ghost of Tsushima, but the only thing with Ghost of Tsushima is that I mean, it's kind of a standard samurai tale, which I mean, you know, it it definitely has like homages to different samurai films. So okay, fair enough. Um, Hades, I haven't played. I want to. Yo, yo, what in the world is that? What's that in the background?
I think Yuri's yelling at his dog or something.
Oh, okay.
So typical Saturday.
Ah,
Yeah, I mean, minus the mariachi bands rampaging.
oh, well, I suppose we should be thankful that there isn't. That's not a thing right now. Um,
Sure. Uh,
Uh,
I do know a bit of Hades' story. It's basically it's just an examination of the Greek pantheon and like, wow, you people are dysfunctional as fuck. Can I help you all out? Maybe make this family not a clusterfuck.
yeah,
Yeah, Zacharias is a he's a darling. Bless him.
yeah. I was gonna say, Last of Us, no, um,
Yeah,
not good narrative. Final Fantasy VII. Well, the game's not even finished, so we can't really count that because we still got the other parts to
That's
that game.
like
Uh,
what happened here?
hey,
Oh,
saying it was finished like 10 years ago.
yeah, yeah,
well,
fair enough. But the remake isn't finished yet. They're still freaking working on it.
and the remake is at least doing a very interesting spin on it, where
Yeah.
it's like it is
Oh no,
it's happening again, but like it treats it like the story has happened already.
yeah. Oh no, I love. Oh no, I love the remake. I just always would get distracted with something else, so I'd always never be able to finish it like that. But um, let's see. But I'm pretty sure I know that Last of Us already got it. So
I mean, it got every award. I'm pretty sure.
which is a bit of a marvel. Um, okay, so best score. Let's see.
Okay, the
Doom
fact
Eternal.
that Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory is not here when that's a fucking music game, and Kingdom Hearts soundtrack is fucking bomb as hell.
I was good. I was actually kind of surprised at the fact that they didn't do anything with the. I was kind of surprised the fact that Kingdom Hearts wasn't on the list. Um, it's actually kind of surprising. At least Doom Eternal's on there. And Doom Eternal, from what I heard, Doom Eternal had a dope soundtrack.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the music from that. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I've always wanted to get into that game just because visually that game looks really cool.
Hey,
Um,
aesthetics is very nice. I will agree on that.
yeah. So I'm okay with Final Fantasy winning that. Best audio design. Let's see what we got. We got Doom Eternal, Half-Life Alyx, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil 3, Last of Us Part 2.
Oh wait, we skipped art direction.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. I kind of like Ori and the Will of the Wisps kind of trumped all those just because it looks the most unique.
I definitely say it's either Hades or Ori because they have very unique styles.
Yeah.
Whereas Tsushima and Last of Us are too realistic, and FF7 is bland anime.
FF7
Like,
is just FF.
I don't.
I was gonna say FF7 is just FF7. So
Yeah, it doesn't bring anything new
But
to the table.
I was gonna say, but apparently Ghost of Tsushima won, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, there were some stuff that like Matt told me a lot. He had a bunch of screenshots of how beautiful the game looked.
Oh no, I was gonna say no. Visually, Ghost of Tsushima looks amazing. Looks dope. So let's see. Then okay, so best performance. Let's see. Scroll down here. Okay, that's one thing I will say. In terms of the best performance, and I'm not going. As much as I don't like The Last of Us, like I will say the performances in the game are actually really good. So I can see The Last of Us winning that.
Kind of fucked up that it has two nominations here though.
Yeah,
That's pretty BS.
yeah. I mean, I didn't like. I didn't like. The guy who played or the guy who voiced Miles Morales was kind of nerdy for me, and I was just like, or not nerdy, but too whiny for me, and I was like, oh, voice is kind of annoying.
Eh.
And then I think I've heard clips of Hades, so that was cool. But yeah, to have both of them on here, it's kind of shady. I'm like, bro, you could have just put one. You
Yeah.
already know she's gonna win.
Although that picture they chose for Abby. Jeez.
So let's see. The games for Impact 1, I don't really have an opinion on that. I kind of feel like that whole thing is kind of gimmicky. It's a big kind of virtue signaling kick.
With a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message.
Yeah.
Because that walks a very thin line of being a good game and being too fucking preachy.
True. Though in this day and age, it seems like the more preachy it is, the better.
I've seen that thought process.
Oh shit, he got his arm blown off.
Why do I feel like he's watching like a snuff film right now?
Yeah.
No, I'm watching The Last of Us 2 Executions.
I was.
Yeah, so it's not film.
So it's close.
I have more to say on Games for Impact, but I've never heard of any of these games.
Yeah. It just feels like a big virtue signaling thing. Like, oh yeah, look how progressive we are. And that is a really weird picture of Abby. What the heck, bro?
Is it really weird? What the fuck is he talking about?
Go to Discord and look at what I put.
Right. Look. I was gonna stop what you do.
I put this up 2 minutes ago, and only now you fuckers are looking at it.
Sorry, I'm playing Binding of Isaac.
It just popped up for me.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Holy
So
shit.
best ongoing game. Well, I already know what next year's nominee is going to be. Just saying. Except it's going to be
Last of Us
single
2.
player. No.
Damn. Wait. Did her torso get fucking blown off?
Freaking Cyberpunk. You know that's going to be the best ongoing game.
I don't
And it's
know,
not a
man.
di-
The executions are pretty legit here.
Still in
That's not-
development.
I was gonna say, that's not a diss either. That's like an actual fact. They're gonna be working on this for the next 2 years.
Yeah,
Okay,
just like
so-
No Man's Sky, which was coincidentally the winner.
Yeah.
No Man's
Yeah,
Sky
but-
now is pretty good.
I was gonna say,
Sorry,
well,
Chris.
here's the thing. Has it gotten better? Like, if it's
It
gotten legit-
absolutely has.
It looks like there's a lot more
Like,
content in it.
Now as the game is now is basically met all the things they said during the original E3. Like all the promises they made, they finally kept them.
Oh,
Oh.
that's kind of a
Finally.
that's kind of a gutsy move. So we got Apex Legends, Destiny 2,
Kind of lame.
Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite. No
Really?
Man's-
Call of Duty Warzone was nominated?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Was it
Call of
nominated for
Duty-
being... Was it nominated for being a sweat zone?
No,
No,
just
it's-
for best
no,
ongoing.
it's- Which is kind of weird considering the fact that the game kind of just started. Like, Warzone's only been out for like a few months.
They've
Right.
already integrated a lot of the Black Ops 1 weapons into it. Actually, all of them. I'm sorry, all of them.
Yeah, I mean, Apex Legends is still going on. Destiny 2 is still going on.
I heard
Huh.
Destiny 2's recent DLC was pretty good.
Yeah, and also the one before that one, the what is it, the Forsaken one? Or not
I still-
the Forsaken one.
I used to have a sour taste in my mouth after Destiny 1.
Fucking told your
Yeah,
ass.
yeah. I was gonna say no, and the fact that people give Destiny, I just don't like the fact that people give Destiny 2 such a pass just because.
Exactly. That's what I don't like either.
Because I'm just like, bruh, y'all wasn't saying that when Destiny 1 released for $60 with an area campaign, and the only reason why people liked it was because the people that made Halo made that game.
No, the only reason... See, I feel like you would have gotten the complete... Or you would have gotten the full experience if you had bought the season... Or, yeah, the season pass. I didn't.
Well, and here's the thing, neither did I. I was gonna say neither did I. But my thing is like, bro, you can't charge me $60 for an area campaign for a shooter.
Exactly.
Come on now,
EA in the
dude.
background. Oh, can't we now?
Right? Okay, so let's see. Best indie game. None of these games I've heard of or played except well, I've heard of Fall Guys. And I've heard of Spelunky.
Oh shit! Didn't that die because of Among Us?
It was
Probably.
the internet's average. Like, oh, here's this new hip game, and we're done.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah. It was
So
the streamer game.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
basically what it was.
Hades
The
was
streamer game.
Mhm.
Hades was the best indie game.
Carry On though, I've heard about good, but it's also dragging.
Oh, dude, Carry On looks so badass. I have yet to get it, but I want to try it out.
Which one's that one?
You're
play
playing a
as the thing.
spaghetti monster /
Oh yeah,
the
that
thing.
one.
Yeah.
I heard it's good, just short.
Short with not a lot of substance.
Yeah. Like,
Let's
what is that is really good. Just,
So, yeah. best.
just like you get point of like, oh, that's it.
Yeah. Best mobile game is Among Us. Best community support game is Fallout Guys. Fallout Guys.
Hold up, best mobile game
boy.
was Among Us. That doesn't sound
Yeah.
right. Because
Well, like,
its competition was Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, Legends of Runeterra, and Pokemon Cafe Mix. I have no idea. I've never heard of that last one.
I've never heard of Pokemon Cafe Mix. Are you sitting at a cafe mixing freaking drinks or mixing desserts and watching Pokemon fight each other? Like, what are you doing? Best community support. We got
What is
Apex
it?
Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys.
what's considered as community support?
I'm guessing
Recognizing a game for
the-
outstanding community support, transparency and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches.
Apparently Fall Guys apparently Fall Guys won that.
I can't really say anything on the matter because I don't interact on social media with any of these fucking games, so I have no idea how.
True.
Yeah.
And so the best VR and AR game, we got Half-Life Alyx, which I could understand that. I'd say the Star Wars Squadrons would probably be a close second, but
Yeah,
I'd say-
Alex was really good. I haven't played it, but from what I heard, that even if it's like a VR game, it's still really good.
yeah. Okay, so innovation and accessibility. Pretty
That
much
one, I would agree that what's it called?
Last of Us.
I think The Last of Us 2 won that.
Yeah, Last of Us 2. I will agree that one deserves the win. The ways they went with the accessibility options actually really amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking at the executions. They didn't do a bad job. They did a pretty. No, dude, legit, they did a pretty good job.
Listen,
Gotta make
take
sure
your
even the
hands off your
disabled can
dick.
torture people to death.
I was
Like
gonna say.
the limb damage, it's pretty fucking impressive and gory.
Fucking.
I'm glad you're enjoying this snuff film this digital snuff film.
Well,
that you're
dude,
watching, dude.
see, I love Gears of War for a very specific reason. It was the fact that there was a lot of gore.
Yeah, but I doubt the dev team had to watch someone get fucking chainsawed to get that shit looking
I was
nice.
gonna say true.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that's really fucking cruel, but Jesus H. Work
Yeah,
shows.
Imagine going to work and finding out that we have to do is just watch some snuff films.
Ugh.
Bruh, I couldn't. I'm like, no, I'm good. For a video game, bruh, I'm like, no, I'm good.
No.
Y'all can figure this
Get
out.
into work and it's on your desk is CD labeled ISIS executions.
Oh, Jesus. Fun fact, they also forced the dev team for the last two Mortal Kombat games to also watch snuff films to get the
I mean, the executions are
And that
pretty
would
meh.
make sense.
yeah, that would make sense, but like, dude, you're a series made of that is basically cartoony. Fucking don't do this shit.
Right?
I don't know, man. I mean, the
Like,
executions are pretty meh too. They're not even like, they're not even there. They're just
Thank you, Lionel Starkweather. Your check is in the mail.
Wait, what?
Bruh. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Okay, so it says best action games. We've got Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Neo 2, and Streets of Rage 4. I find it funny that Streets of Rage 4 is on there. It's kind of
What the hell is
surprising
Streets
to
of
me.
Rage 4?
Yeah, exactly.
Streets
The Streets of
Streets of
Rage
Rage?
series is the
It's-
beat 'em up series.
Yeah, and the Genesis way back in the day. They made like 3 of them.
They made 4, but I think the fourth one was
Well,
on
yeah,
the
they did.
PS.
Yeah, the 4th one was on the PS4, the Xbox One, and the Switch. It's actually one of my favorite. I love side-scrolling beat 'em ups. I actually have to pick up Streets of Rage 4. Um, I think Doom Eternal won that one though. Did it?
Hades won Best Action, which
Hades won that. Okay, that's legit.
Yeah,
I
can
think it
see
could have
that.
gone to.
I like
but
Doom
it-
Eternal. It's just like, yeah, it's always good. Action's good, but like the because it's kind of repetitive and like it goes into a very weird sequence
Ah,
of
okay.
combat
Uh,
that's very different from like 2016.
okay, so let's see. So best action adventure game we got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, Ori
Miles
with the
Morales.
Wisp, Jedi Fallen Order, and Last of Us Part 2. I vote for Ghost of Tsushima just because I feel like the combat's really good and the world's pretty cool. Miles Morales, I wasn't really feeling like that just because it's too short. Um, the only other thing I could see that's a good second place that was Jedi Fallen Order, just because that game looks pretty cool.
Oh shit! I forgot about Jedi Fallen Order. I thought they came out last year.
Yeah.
No. Obviously, The Last of Us 2 won that.
I
Let's
think
see,
that one
best-
surprised me because it's an EA game, but it was made pretty good.
Yeah.
Because
Final
it was
so
Respawn
so
that made
best
it.
art-
Yeah, that explains a lot.
The depths are dank. What the fuck does that mean?
what?
You've got a message in game says the depths are dank.
They some dank depths.
So for best RPG, we got Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5 The Royal, Wasteland 3, and Yakuza Like a Dragon.
I
Now,
mean,
I've got
Genshin Impact
Yakuza
should
Like
be
a
on
Dragon.
here.
I like that. I was gonna say I like that game a lot.
I've heard great things about
Persona
it, like a
5.
Dragon.
I was gonna say Persona 5 The Royal. I mean, it's Persona, so I mean, it deserves to be up there. Wasteland 3 never heard of. Genshin Impact is okay. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, it's Final Fantasy, so it's gonna be up there.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy actually won that, which that's okay. I kind of think that Persona 5 kind of deserves that a little bit more than Yakuza does, just a little bit, but So we got best fighting game. We got Grand Blue Fantasy, Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5 Championship Edition, aka We Finally Got It Right Edition. One Punch Man. I can't believe that's a thing. Under Night and Birth. Under
EXE
Night
lot
Oh,
late.
yeah, the One
Yeah.
Punch Man fighting game. I forgot about that.
Late CLR, aka who came up with this radioactive title.
Oh, dude, you think these are right? I should listen to Toho game titles for you.
I mean, obviously, Mortal Kombat 11 swept this one. It deserves it.
Yeah.
Best family game.
This is
I'd have to say Animal
that would have been where
Crossing.
Matt should have been better. Matt should have been here because he's our fighting game dude, so he would have been better.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is that fat bastard?
Who?
Matt, although he's not a fat bastard anymore, so I can't say that.
Let's see. He's not fat anymore though, so that's irrelevant.
Still a bastard.
Still the best.
So see, I don't even know if is he on? No, he's not on PSN.
He was on earlier, but where the fuck he went is the question.
I was gonna say this is one of them times where you gotta let everybody know.
I did.
set a last thing out.
Hey, he did that everyone.
Let's see.
And now I need to get that clip of Wooly saying "black bastard" whenever I describe Matt now.
Bruh.
Hey,
All
Wooly
right.
said it, and he's black, so it's fine. Oh, God.
Let's see.
Best family game.
I would
Yeah.
have to say
The Last of Us.
Definitely got to show your kids that. Yeah.
It's Animal
That's
Crossing,
crazy.
Crash Bandicoot 4, Fall Guys, Mario Kart Live, Home Circuit, Minecraft Dungeons, and Paper Mario: The Origami King. Just on its style alone, I'd have to give it to Animal Crossings. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
And
Really good one.
and for popularity.
Origami King sucks.
I don't know.
I wish they could remake the other ones, like the other
Yeah.
Paper Mario games. I'd love to play those games. Those games look so fun.
Here's the
Yeah.
fucked
Okay,
up
so
thing.
that
The
is
reason Origami King has issues and so the other Paper Mario games is because they literally tell the dev team, okay, you can't do any of the shit you did for the original or a Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, it's often the case.
seriously.
Shame.
So all the cool stuff we saw they can't do anymore. Dang, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Like the unique character designs, like say Toadette or the Koopa or Koops, Vivian, for an example, they aren't allowed to do characters like that. They have the Toad model. That's it. Do your
Bro, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fucking hate
Okay.
Paper Mario for some reason.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because like I remember playing the original Paper Mario on 64 and loving it. I'm like, bro, like this is cool. Why y'all, And then I remember playing the one on GameCube too.
Yeah, Thousand Year Door and the OG are really fucking good.
Yeah,
Even Super, for
like
the little I played, is great.
I was gonna say like I'd love for like if they remake both of them and just put them all in the same cartridge, I'd be like, okay, cool, buying that first day.
Wait a minute. But Nintendo's gonna charge you $60 price for that.
And it's also going to be
Realistic.
gone within 4 months because fuck Nintendo.
Yeah, no, that I was gonna say no, you're not wrong on that.
Alright, saying you fucker, get out here.
So let's see.
Come get your ass whooped.
We got best sim and strategy game. Apparently, Microsoft Flight Simulator was a thing. Gears Tactics.
Would you consider that a strategy game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, like
you're strategically
these-
trying to fly a plane and not die.
I understand, like simulator game is absolutely a strategy game, not so much. Like, what's your strategy?
These are two
You
know,
very
fly
different
up.
categories that should not be in the same one. These are very different.
True. Though I've only heard of two of them.
I've heard good things about XCOM Squad, and I have never heard of Desperados 3 or Gears Tactics.
Yeah, I think Gears Tactics is the
Is a strategy, yeah, the strategy game for Gears of
strategy
War
game.
that
Yeah, it
nobody
looks
asked
cool.
for.
The Fire Emblem style game.
Yeah, it's like the Mario what is it? Rabbids game that was on the Switch. That's kind of like that, but that was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, the Rabbids
And-
game was actually really good.
No,
It's
it's-
surprisingly
it's
good. Like, holy
Right.
shit.
Right? Like you'd think it'd be trash, but no, it's legit. I have
The
it.
guy put a lot of love into that game.
Yeah, no, it's legit. So as far as like sports and racing games are concerned, I don't even play them anymore. Like I used to play sports games like that, but I like more of the arcade sports games. What do I feel like NBA 2K1? Oh no, it didn't.
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk Pro
surprisingly.
Skater 1. Yeah,
Which-
I support that.
Yeah, I'm hella glad it won because we need more games that are actually like have fun with their stuff like Tony Hawk's the Pro Skater series.
Right. And to top it all off, I mean, you get 2 games for $60, which is a rare thing nowadays.
Yeah.
So let's see, best multiplayer game. We got Animal Crossing, Among Us, COD Warzone, Valorant, and Fall Guys.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I
Actually,
would give it
it's
to Modern Warfare because of crossplay and because Warzone is free.
Yeah, I don't know how Animal Crossing won. Like I get it.
What the fuck?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Hold on,
Among
hold on.
Us-
Animal Crossing
Among
1?
Us.
Get the
No,
fuck out of here.
No,
Like, for which
Among
category?
Us. Among Us won
Oh,
multiplayer.
Among Us
That's
won.
what it won.
Among Us.
Oh,
Which
okay,
I'm okay.
that makes sense
Yeah.
then.
Mm.
Yeah. Among Us, because everybody Among Us playing the game, and they have that game on the Switch now, and it's going to be on the Xbox One. What is it next year?
And it's crossplay, right?
I think so. Yeah. And as far as like now, the rest of these other categories, content creator, I don't know any of these people.
I don't.
Best esports athlete, I don't care. How these people consider athletes? No lie.
No, the same way we
Like, I'm not
chess.
even
The same
I
way
think
chess
it's
is considered a sport.
specifically for the sports visas to go to other countries and stuff.
Oh,
Who's considered athletes?
The video game
Esports.
players, like esports stuff.
Oh, you mean the
It's
sweaties?
it's
Yeah,
considered,
that's the one.
they consider an actual sport, so they could get the sports visa and so they could go to different countries and stuff.
oh, so it's not even because they're like literal athletes.
I
But
like not like I think like same thing for
Well, the same
like
way.
poker tournaments and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So like chess,
okay, I get what you're saying.
they all consider it as a sport. To be classified in, for like sports visas and it goes under the same laws as like the other sports ones in terms of like gambling, and, like money that you win.
Yeah, I got you.
So it's like a very overall term.
And then it's esports coach, esports events, esports hosts, and I don't know any of those categories of people. So,
Right.
but here's fun. The best esports game is between Counter Strike, Global Offensive, Warzone, Modern Warfare, Fortnite, Valorant, and League of Legends. And League of Legends won, which is funny because everybody fucking hates that game. You go to any league,
Wait.
they fucking hate this game.
Rainbow Six wasn't nominated.
Nope.
It's kind of surprising.
Oh, yeah, imagine. French checking up that Dota patch.
I didn't even. It's funny that Call of Duty got nominated. I didn't even know this thing had an I keep forgetting this thing has an esports scene technically.
Yeah, but it is
A pretty shit one
it's
from what I hear.
really fucking sweaty.
You're talking about what is it? League of Legends or
No, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty? Oh, Call of Duty's always been sweaty.
Yeah, I think Call of Duty is one of the first esports games.
Not to mention that was the one. That was the one where like people would just you walk in and start breathing, like people would cuss you for breathing wrong. Like,
Yeah. Still happens.
But that's about it for the video game awards. So let's get into the actually
Yep.
good stuff. You know, the thing that everybody signed on for, and immediately after, everybody left.
Sounds about
Sephiroth,
right.
dun 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 dun. Sephiroth.
What do you say?
oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Sephiroth and Smash Brothers, which literally like 30,000 people left immediately after Sephiroth's trailer was shown.
oh seriously,
Yeah,
they were the winners of the.
bruh. Wait, they left the Game Awards for that? Yo, that's
Yeah.
nuts, dude.
yeah, they came in, waited for the Game Awards. As soon as Sephiroth's trailer goes down, viewership drops by like 30,000.
I imagine you're talking about the stream and not like an actual game awards. It'll be fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, like cameras like into the crowd and people are just like walking out. Oh, that would have been
That's
amazing.
nuts.
It's good enough for me, and he's fucking leave.
I mean, to be fair though, nothing's gonna top Sephiroth getting announced. But the memes that came out of him being in Smash Brothers are the best. It's just like this stalker has followed Cloud in every fucking game he's been in. Oh my god. It's like, oh yeah, I also felt the same way as many people. Like, as soon as this was done, like, I have nothing else to watch for today, because holy shit, was this one of the things I don't think anybody expected Sephiroth to get in.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think he was. I didn't know what to. I didn't know what to make of it at first, but then I was just like, oh, okay, well, Sephiroth is in it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, sweet.
I'm just surprised that we managed to get more music than 2 fucking songs.
True, that Square Enix is fucking stingy for some reason. I don't get it.
I understand there's a lot to do with copyright because they they collaborate with a bunch of different companies when it comes to making games and movies and stuff like that. So when it comes to the music, they kind of gets really fucky.
That makes sense.
Mm.
Holy shit! I let the Sephiroth smash me, and immediately the first thing I get is, did you guys, any of you guys watch the '90s Spider-Man cartoon?
Yeah.
Do you remember that scene where Spider-Man with the symbiote chases Shocker down into a bell tower?
Oh yeah, and screams at it was like Shocker. Yeah.
Yeah, someone did that with Clown and Sephiroth's head over Spider-Man and Shocker.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Uh,
I was gonna say, apparently that new the Wonder Woman 1984, apparently that's good.
all right, DC does make still makes movies. I forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, at least according to IGN. I mean, make of that what you want, you know.
Yeah. Of course, now that makes me beg the question: is it good because it's a good movie, or is it good because every other DC movie is shit?
No, the
I mean,
last Wonder Woman movie was good, and
I mean,
Aquaman was good.
I feel like you're wailing on DC too much, dude.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't,
they make a lot of shit movies, to be fair.
Yeah,
I was
they
gonna
do.
say I didn't
But
care.
like the last two movies were good,
I was
except
gonna
for
say
the Superman movie.
I was gonna say I didn't really care for Wonder Woman 1 like that, but I did enjoy Aquaman, and I did enjoy. I haven't seen Shazam, but I heard that was good.
Oh yeah, that one was good too. And I did enjoy that one.
Which one?
Shazam.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I want to see Shazam, but I actually liked Aquaman though. I actually thought Aquaman was decent.
Alrighty, so I'll give it a fair shot.
Yeah, and I was gonna say like the thing that like I don't know if for me I still want to see Wonder Woman. I'm just curious as to how I'm hoping that they stick to their promise about just focusing on making a good movie as opposed to making it like they've been doing for movies for the past
Well,
20 years.
I love how you put that. I hope they keep the promise of making a good movie. Oh shit! Why don't we think of that before?
Yeah, no, like that's it's like filmmakers are making gimmicks to sell movies. It's like, oh, we got to all
Yeah.
chick this or we got to all black cast or whatever. And I'm like, bruh, what
I
about
someone
making
that
good
fucking
movies, bro? Like,
I someone that one article about the Black Panther movie saying it's like, oh, it's the most diverse film crew of any movie of with
bruh,
98% black people. Like that's
I
not
hated
what diverse means.
right. I hated Black Panther. Black Panther pissed me off. That's the worst. That's one of the worst
It was a good
superhero
movie. It had some shit art directions, especially
Yeah.
having the main villain in the same exact color.
Wait, no, it gets better. No, like how they even
Who the
how
fuck
like
decided that?
the ending of the movie made me furious because it's like, he goes back to the end. Spoilers for anybody who's seen Black Panther. Don't worry, you ain't missing much. Um, and this is from a black person saying it, a black lover of film. So, but anyway, yeah, the Black Panther comes back to what is it, Oakland or something like that, and the kids see his ship and like you would think that like they'd be like, oh, I want to fly it or take pictures with it or you know something or whatever. No, one of the kids was like, yo, we should chop it up and sell it. I was so furious and I was sitting in the movie theater angry. I was like, are you serious? What you mean to tell me to play? You mean to tell me to let it be a bunch of white kids? How much you want to bet? They'd be like, oh, I want to fly it. Black kids coming. Oh, we should chop it up and sell it. What the heck, bruh?
Yeah, that's a Mexican thing.
I was,
Y'all stealing our culture, man.
I was furious. And then to top it all off, like they uh, I'm seeing all these black folk being like, "Oh, this is a movie for us, bro. That's a movie that makes Africa look good, not black culture. Stop. Come on now. Come on now.
Remember,
Um,
future Africa.
Right? Oh my god! And then everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, bro!" And then they wanted to, and now during the summertime they had like a what is this? They had a like Wakanda like celebration thing where they pretty much wanted to make Wakanda into a real thing, and it was like they actually had like an event that was called that, and it was stupid. Anyway, the point is, stop making a movie about gimmicks. Let's start making
Yeah, that's
actual
right.
movies. Start making actual movies. Maybe Hollywood will live to see another 10 years.
Maybe.
Because right now, Hollywood is struggling. I've never seen this before. You couldn't have told me that Hollywood would be this bad. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All it takes is the will of a single bat to change history.
This man,
Wait, I meant man, not bat. Shit.
No,
Batman.
bro.
Batman movies will save the DC universe. That you'll see. Considering how
Except
much
for
the
the-
comics,
except for the last one.
the comics right now are just sucking Batman's dick too. So that's
Mm.
I was gonna say the comics lately have just been trashed. Comics for everything trash, dude.
oh well. The
That's what
problem
I'm
comes
saying,
from
like-
the fact that where do you start with comics nowadays?
They're focusing on freaking again. They're bringing too much politics into it. It's like leave that out. Focus on good stories, and maybe stuff will sell again.
Fucking y'all remember fucking new Marvel Hero Snowflake in Safe Space?
Holy
Oh
shit!
my gosh, bruh.
So bad.
Snowflake in safe space.
That's an actual thing too.
that's
That's
real,
an
by the way.
actual thing too.
Let me get a picture of him because
I put it up. It's on Discord.
thank you. God, it's so bad.
I couldn't believe. I thought it was a fucking joke.
Like
Dude,
bruh,
hold
I'm
them
black, and
read
that
like
that
two.
doesn't inspire me. I don't want to be like these rip off of freaking. They look like ice cream characters. They look like characters that would be on top of ice cream, not superheroes. I
They're
wouldn't
gonna,
want that to say,
they're gonna fucking summon Captain Planet.
right?
They're gonna summon Captain Planet.
Heck, I'll take the Planeteers over these two losers. Come on now,
Snowflake in safe space.
and who are they trying to intimidate? Come on now, don't nobody want to see y'all in a movie?
It's basically the boomers design the modern kids, the comic book
Mhm.
series.
Yep.
The boomers.
I mean, that's what you get when you read their bios. Like fucking screen time over here. An experiment with internet gas has given him the power to be connected to the internet all day, every day.
Internet.
What the fuck is
internet gas?
Like microchips in the air? Like what? So you cut the internet off, they die? So if I just
Nano machine, son.
Ah shit! Bad Wi-Fi.
wait. So if I just turn my internet off, then do they die? Is that how that works?
His greatest weakness: a microwave.
Yeah. So wait a second. So I know how to kill these two. All you got to do is just get an EMP,
Yeah, I was gonna say, just EMP them sons of bitches.
Not
right?
these two.
EMP,
It's
they're all
another-
dead.
No, that's only for
You know
one character called Screen Time over here. And it's like I don't know. It's like some
Shit,
bootleg
I think I'm
cyberpunk.
screen time. Look at me. I've inhaled enough internet gas.
I mean, you look like him. if you.
Oh, you know
if
what?
you-
Fuck off.
Ah, he looks like a fucker.
Yeah, he's a fuckboy. He's a simp on Twitch.
Yeah.
He simps for Snowflake.
Sounds all right.
But like, yeah, his power is that he uses. Yeah, he's connected to the internet. He's a walking smartphone. Is all he is.
He has all the porn.
Maybe he's not a bad superhero after all.
What? What's his superpower? He knows what those numbers mean.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Yeah, here's
He
what
knows
comes-
exactly which hentai you're talking about.
Yeah, his power is now he can see augmented reality and real-time maps and can instantly Google any fact. Holy shit, he's so worthless.
He has all the powers of a smartphone.
Yeah, but Snowflake and Stasis are the fucking worst because it's like, oh, we're gonna take it's idea that these are terms that get thrown around the internet as that they don't see as derogatory. So basically, they don't see snowflake and safe space as derogatory. So they're gonna take back those words and use and wear them as a badge of honor. That's fucking stupid. Nobody does that shit.
True.
Not much a fan of this other redesign either.
Some people are trying to redesign them to make them, not shit.
I mean, to be fair, there's not much you can work with to make the design good, but it's like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, that looks a little. No, it doesn't. Why is
No.
he?
I don't know why.
No.
It looks way too fucking weird.
No, they don't. No, we good, champ. Just no. Just. We just gonna put that in a box. Put that down in the Mariana Trench, and yeah, we just gonna forget that happened.
Yeah, so
Then
there's
8
psychic
years later,
twins.
James
Dude,
Cameron's gonna
Mama
go down there and
Tuesday.
make a movie about him.
Right.
So Snowflake is a cryokinetic, so she can freeze shit and throw it. Except she can only make snowflake-shaped shurikens. Safe Space
They
is actually
really
kind
took they really took that seriously. The whole snowflake thing.
Yeah. Safe
Like-
Space is actually kind of interesting though. His power is that he can create force fields, but can only protect others, not himself.
Wait, I just realized Snowflake should be voiced by Arnold.
Arnold,
Schwarzenegger.
don't
Come
you
on,
dare
man.
don't you dare disrespect Arnold Schwarzenegger like that, sir. Never again.
Dude, he did Mr. Freeze. This would be fitting.
No, just
And
no.
playing this black girl, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, Robert Downey Jr. did it before.
Oh shit! Yeah, he did play a black guy.
Yo, did y'all hear that?
He
Did y'all
played
hear that they're
an
gonna be-
Australian guy playing a black guy.
Wait.
Playing a Croatian guy.
Did you guys actually hear that they're gonna be they're gonna be changing Iron Man from like Tony Stark to freaking Riri
What?
Was
yes.
Falcon?
for the movies. Yeah, no, I'm dead
Wait a
serious for
minute.
the movies.
But Peter's already Spider-Man, Iron Man Jr. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know, but apparently Iron Man is gonna be played by a black chick, and it's gonna be the whole Riri Williams thing, which is stupid. Whoever came up with that name needs to be slapped. Riri, out of all the names you could have given her. Ugh.
What should we call him? Wait. What should we call her? Riri.
Flip a coin. If it's a guy, Ray Ray. If it's a girl, Riri.
Right?
Free?
Oh my gosh.
I've heard everybody fucking hates Riri.
I don't like.
What's Riri?
So
She's the female. She's the
Riri's-
Black Iron Man.
yeah,
Oh.
Riri Williams is this girl who became the new Iron Man because Tony
Yeah.
Stark picked her and gave her an AI of him.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's totally virtue signaling, which is exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
Mhm.
Like that's
No,
not.
they didn't go for the comic route where it was gonna be Falcon.
Well, no. Here's the thing.
Oh no!
I love how
Falcon was supposed to be Captain America, wasn't it?
Falcon
well, but
becomes
here's the
Captain
thing.
America.
I love-
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but here's the thing that throws me off though. Is like I love how they brought in these people. I love that. I love how they brought in Riri, right? But when in the comic in the what is it, the Demon in the Bottle, in that comic, when Iron Man couldn't be Iron Man anymore, and his friend Rhodes had to come in and be Iron Man for him. Y'all just gonna crap on Rhodey like that? Okay, y'all gonna crap on Rhodey like that? I'm sorry. That ticks me off, bro. It's like y'all had him. You got Don Cheadle, who's a phenomenal actor. He can do good work. Besides, War Machine's overdue for a movie himself anyway. So what are we doing here?
I think
Oh, War Machine would be
Don
a
Cheadle
cool
doesn't
movie.
want to. I'm all right. Like he doesn't want to do any more Marvel movies.
What's that?
Dang.
I think like after the last one he was in with as a Warhammer, like he just did not have a good time.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
They need to start treating people better. I was gonna say, ironically enough,
From what I heard, that the filming the Marvel movie is actually really fun.
yeah.
Like,
I was
people
gonna say,
like have a.
Idris Elba did the same thing too. So
I want to try to look it up. Why exactly he doesn't want to go back?
I'm already looking it up.
yeah, but yeah,
He didn't say anything about the character's future of a War Machine. Only that there might be a Disney Plus series coming one of these days.
yeah,
Maybe change his mind.
yeah. I'm hoping that they do. I'm hoping they do something with him because it's like, bro, that would be terrible for them to have uh an actor of his caliber and just waste him, not do anything with him.
Hmm.
Oh, am I thinking of Terrence Howard?
Yeah, you're thinking of Terrence Howard.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking of Terrence Howard. Yeah, Terrence Howard did not have a good time as a
he hated the
Warhammer.
Iron Man. He hated the work for Iron Man 1, and then he left.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: he was making more money than Tony. He was making more money than anybody else was. But he no, what it was he was making more money than everybody else was. He wanted more, and people were just like, and then he thought that everybody else was gonna come to his aid, and they were just like, "Nah, bro, you already making more than anybody else." And it pretty much it was his attitude that messed him
Yeah.
up.
I'm
So it's
reading an
like,
article from Looper, and it's like Howard has had a long reputation for his irascible attitude. Man has admitted to being
yeah,
difficult to work with.
like
Mm.
when the only thing you've done is like hood movies, and that's all he's done essentially. That's all Terrence Howard's done. Like it's just like hood movies that nobody would ever watch. And when you got an attitude like that, yeah, nobody's gonna work with you. So yeah,
Yeah.
translation: have a good attitude, kids. That'll get you far.
Yeah, his difficulties with working with him on the set are primarily the issues here.
Yeah, and nobody wants to deal with that. Well, at least they were smart enough to let him go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's someone else, I forget who, but that was in the first Iron Man movie that really hated filming it or like working on
Um,
it. It's
um,
primarily because the first Iron Man movie didn't actually have like an actual script. It was like mostly ad lib and like they had a script for like certain parts and like certain things, but most of it was like just ad lib stuff. And he hated doing that. Like he wanted a actual script to read off of.
ah, I'm not sure, but you know, I was gonna say. I mean,
Looking it up.
actually, speaking of roads, did you guys ever see the comic uh, where War Machine kind of looks like Terminator?
No.
No.
I was gonna say it. I'm gonna show it to you. Don't look it up because I got it right here. I just gotta find the right. Ah, here it is.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand that.
I was gonna say, well, it. I think he ends up fighting this PMC and then ends up getting wrecked a bit, like, and Tony Stark ends up helping him. He ends up coming back to life and just wreaking havoc on people, and it's actually pretty awesome. I would love for no lie, I would love for them to do. I kind of would love for them to do like a dark and gritty take on this story. Um, but something actually dark and gritty as opposed to the fake, the false advertisement that was Iron Man 3. Even though I've kind of made my peace with that movie, I still don't. I still got my issues with it. So, you know, I just wanted something serious. That's all. Like something, like honestly, like something that's as serious as Winter Soldier was. That's what I want for War Machine.
Yeah, I think
I
that'd be
mean, I was gonna say you got a black superhero, you got a black dude, you got a black actor who can play him, and he's a really good actor. So I mean, like the only thing you need is just a good script. That's it.
Right.
just remember making a Static Shock movie that
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
that changed the origin story to make it more topical.
Which would cause more issues when you looked at it longer than 3
Yeah,
seconds.
because hearing about, I was thinking about it like, wait, that doesn't make any fucking sense. So instead of like being a gang war, they were at a Black Lives Matter rally,
It's like,
and
yeah,
they were
static would,
shot
except the problem was like, oh,
with
everybody
experimental
exposed to the
tear
gang,
gas,
the
which
banging
makes
the
no
gas became a
fucking
villain.
sense.
Wait.
Yeah, we're
What?
talking over. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, our origin story of Static Shock is that it was like a gang war at a warehouse that was containing experimental chemicals that exploded and mutated everyone to have powers, right?
Yeah.
So the movie it was like leaked that they wanted to change this to make it more topical, so that instead of like a gang fight, it was a Black Lives Matter rally,
Oh,
and
shut up.
the police fires
Oh God. Of course it's the
tear,
police.
tear gas with experimental chemicals that would give everyone the powers. And I was thinking about it, like, wait a minute, because when you had like the gang fights and them getting powers, that really makes sense with Static Shock's story of how like, you basically have like these gang members and these gangs uh, forming all
Yeah,
together. They have a reason to be bad and giving them
and it,
powers.
and it puts the focus on the real cause of the problem, which was which is the gangs anyway.
Yeah, and then when he's switching out to be like, oh no, it's a Black Lives Matter rally, making the good guys. Why are they suddenly bad now? Like, wait, hold on.
Right, and the top, bruh, and then to top it all off, like Black Lives Matters.
Hmm. Them trying to be topical.
I was gonna say all I'm gonna say. What I really want to say, I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Go ahead.
But um, I'll just put it like this: it's not as noble of an organization as a lot of.
Good idea, bad organization, basically.
Yeah.
And when you're an organization that is trying to take down Israel on the
And
premise of Black Lives Matter,
not even just that.
weird.
When there's an organization that allegedly cares about the plight of black folk, but then number one, they're not talking about the fact that black men are needed back in their families. That's number one, and then number two, the fact that they're not addressing black on black crime, which is a bigger issue than police killing black folk. Then yeah, they lost all credibility with me. But anyway, uh, I was gonna say,
That's gonna be a really shit movie.
yeah.
Wasn't it
My question.
Isn't
I have
that
a
the plot for
question
the
that I wanted
comic
to.
series?
I have a question that I wanted to bring up to you guys. It's related to Cyberpunk, and it's kind of been on my mind. Um, with all the stuff that that CD Projekt Red has been going through, and the fact that their company is essentially tearing itself apart, both from without and within, could this? Do you guys think that this is going to be the end of that company? Like, do you think that this could be like something that could kill them?
I mean, No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
No.
No,
One bad
look at
game is not
Bethesda.
gonna kill you.
Bethesda's a prime example of a comp. I mean, I know maybe you guys didn't have high regards for Bethesda. Maybe nobody did. Me personally, I did. I've always enjoyed their games. After this whole incident and seeing how they've handled it and seeing how Fallout 76 is, it's kind of hard to say that CD Projekt Red's gonna break up. They just can't see it happening. No. Yeah, they're gonna go through a few hiccups, but to break up, no. To go down, no.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, because I was,
Yeah, like
I was
one
just-
bad game, no matter how bad, is not gonna kill your company. I mean, look at fucking
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky, Overkill Studios, who had a mirage of bad video games and actual arrests.
Wait, what?
And so Overkill Studios, who makes the very popular game Payday 2, got contracted to make a Walking Dead game,
Yeah.
Overkill Walking Dead.
and it was real bad because they were trying to make it on a brand new engine that they didn't really know how to run.
Wasn't it like a first-person shooter? Wasn't
Yeah,
that
I think, no,
the-
like first person or third. Yeah, I think it was first person. Yeah, and
Okay.
they spent a very long time trying to get it to run on an engine. A lot of time, a lot of money, and at some point they figured that the engine cannot do what they wanted to do, and they spent a lot of time already with a deadline coming up. They said, "Oh shit, we have like 2 months left."
Oh fuck.
So they had to switch back to the engine they use for Payday, which is the diesel engine. Which, when Payday came out, it was already an old engine,
Mhm.
so it's really old. It was originally made for a racing game.
And now the cars run like crap in this game.
Yeah, which is fucking ironic. And so they quickly made a game. Runs like shit. Really sucks. But because they were on the contract, they had to put it out. And one of the employees, sold his stock before the game came out,
Oh,
which is considered insider trading. Since you
Oh.
know the game's gonna be shit, that the stock is gonna fall. That's a big no-no. And he got arrested.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of just something on my mind. I knew that, like, I think it's one thing where it's like, because, like, I also read an article that CD Projekt Red kind of is bowing down to China because they took a big game off of GOG that was considered offensive to the
Devotion, right?
Chinese.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
the oh fuck, what's the name of the game?
It was like something that was a,
Devotion.
it was like something that was a joke. It was like some sentence or some line in that game that was
China's
considered,
leader looks like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, or
I
something
don't
like that,
think
yeah.
that's where it originated from, but oh yeah, no wait, it does.
Told you.
Compares President
yeah.
of China to Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. And so now like I'm thinking just with everything that's been going on with CD Projekt Red, I'm thinking like because their stock is falling, and I mean, to be honest with you, I'm tempted to invest in their stock just because I know that once they get their crap together, it's gonna go back up. But I don't know. They got their work cut out for them.
I love how I put on Xi Jinping and Google. Third result is Winnie the Pooh.
It's true.
What's the truth?
I mean,
China.
I'm still tripping off of like the whole thing that Bethesda did with the whole Hearthstone controversy, all that stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, but just like with there's enough goodwill and a bunch of weirdos that'll defend the company for everything that it'll survive.
My thing
Weirdos.
is, like, yeah, my thing is mods are like, okay, look, mods are, like, okay. I don't know if you guys know this, but when they announced Yakuza 7, I was like, oh, okay, cool. But then I found out that they were gonna so for the previous 6 games and including Judgment, New Game Plus is free, right? But it turns out that they took New Game Plus out and a bunch of other costumes and decided to sell that as DLC. Now, apparently, that was only a Japanese thing. Now, when they first announced that they were going to sell New Game Plus for DLC, I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to buy Yakuza 7 until they change it. So the minute the week the Yakuza drops, I'll look online and it turns out that, for us, we get, New Game Plus for free like normal. And then we also get, what is it? We also get like the the costume pack and stuff like that for free as well. So in my mind, I'm like I'm willing to wait. And the only reason why I pre-ordered Cyberpunk was just because of the holiday rush. Because I'm thinking this is a popular game. Everybody and their mom is gonna, pick this game up and eat it. Like I'm thinking, I'm not gonna be able to find free copies on the street and for another couple months. So
Little did you know. Little did you
Right.
know.
right. So my only thing is though is are they gonna keep supporting side? Like how long are they gonna keep supporting this game? Are they gonna? And do you guys think that they're gonna get to a point where they're gonna have to cut their losses? Like, do you think are they gonna keep supporting it for like what 2 years, or like how long did they support The Witcher 3? Because I know that The Witcher 3 had like 2 big DLC patches. Y'all probably played The Witcher longer than I have, so I would assume y'all know.
You know what? I've never
I-
played The Witcher.
I've only played the original and I did not like it, so
Ah, so you had a bad taste in your mouth in regards to that. Did you play the other two, or were you just
I-
like no?
I had no interest to begin with, and I just tried the original because it was on sale, so like, let me try this out. Oh no, do not like this.
Apparently Matt's on, so I'm gonna get him on.
I heard that
And-
The Witcher 2 and 3 were like way better. I was heard to advise away from Witcher 1.
Yeah, I heard The
Yeah.
Witcher 1 was trash. The second one was
It is.
okay, and the third one was playable. Was playable. The third one was good.
Really?
Wait, I don't know.
You said you heard the third one was playable? I heard, dude, I hear so much praise about that one.
Yeah, I know
launch,
everybody
it
in the
had a
mom.
lot of
Yeah, I know
issues,
everybody in the mom treats that as the second coming. But I'm like, okay, so did CDPR make the first two, or is that just a different
Yeah.
company?
They made all 3.
Okay. So
Because they got a contract from the guy who made the book,
right.
and that dude really hates video games.
Right, and he's been trying to get. Yeah, he's been trying to get
Yeah.
money from it. Well, the only
Yeah,
reason,
even more
the
money.
only re- yeah, he's been trying to get money from them because the game was successful.
Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing: he has been getting money back from them because they keep on going back to him a lot to like consult him. It's like, hey, help us out here with the story and whatnot. So and they pay him for it.
Yeah, and they even have like a missing time between games. People were asking about him, like, would you read the books? This is the books about that. Like, they didn't write the book. The other guy wrote the books. Like, I think it's even if the fucking guy, asked about it and trying to get more money from them. Like, the fact that they're saying that the fact that the company's telling people to buy the books is still pretty cool.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. So okay, so everybody, their mom is trusting CDPR to kind of make things right, based off of. Yes, they made 3 games, but they only made 1 game that kind of put them on the map because The Witcher 3 kind of put them on the map.
I had some good things about Witcher 2. Like, Witcher 3, I think, what I heard, is a lot better.
Right. So it's only 1 game that essentially put them on the map.
yeah, it's a FromSoft situation where they have a bunch of, not many games, but they have games, but they're only recognized for one specific game or series.
I was gonna say it's funny that you guys mentioned From Software because I had my first impression of them was terrible. because they made a terrible mech game.
Oh right, that
Yeah, Morikuma freaking Renegade Mech Pursuit, bruh.
yeah.
That game was that. You want to talk about a terrible mech game? Imagine imagine a game where you play through the campaign and you can't hear your mechs. You can't fix them. So whatever damage they get by the time, so if your thing is about to die at the end of the game, yeah, you gotta eat that.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
sure.
mean, they made Middle of Chaos, and that's good.
They also made the Armored Core series, and that's fucking great.
Everybody has a stinker.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
curious.
fucking Mimi Middle of Chaos is. It's fucking great. Does that link still work? Make America great again.
Make America great again.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to actually play
Yep,
that.
still works.
The game actually looks cool. Oh,
Ah. Hello, everyone.
What's up?
What's up?
hello there.
Well,
They got Papercraft.
I'd like to share a little bit of news,
You're pregnant.
and mostly just to explain the reason as to why I did not join the podcast on time. So, as you all are aware, the COVID-19 vaccines have been moving through the U.S. Fair enough. And I ended up taking an extra shift at work specifically just so we can get some crates moved.
Oh, okay,
Right.
cool.
So, for those of you who might be enjoying COVID-19 vaccines, just, keep your friendly neighborhood package handler in mind.
Gotta shoot him in the kneecaps.
I was about to say, so we're gonna get on the roof with the sniper rifles and fire into the delivery trucks.
Yeah, they've already started offering us at the hospital the vaccinations.
Hey,
And in most cases, I would normally say, yeah, go ahead and take it, but
Hell no,
this
I'm
is
an
one of those
anti-vaxxer. I don't believe in vaccinating like kids. And look how fine they are.
Oh my god.
Anthony looks down at his two deformed cat children.
They're fine. No, honestly, the reason I'm really skeptical about not taking it, and maybe call me a conspiracy theorist or a very
It's like,
a
dude,
very
this way,
paranoid
like-
person, but after watching that clip of the governor of Texas, whoever the fuck it was, get injected with an empty syringe, that has me a little concerned.
Not to mention all the healthcare professionals that are like passing out and having like adverse effects to this thing.
No. See, that's their fault. They've had a history of allergies, so that's their fault. No. It's just that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't. I'm gonna wait a bit. So
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
And the fact
that's-
you can't sue the.
oh
company
yep, you
making
can't
them.
sue. Yeah, you can't sue the company, regardless of what
Yeah.
happens to you.
because
okay.
at this point, it's basically gone to just like public beta testing.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
I'm not giving.
It's a cyberpunk
I was-
vaccines.
I was gonna say, right? What the heck is going on, bruh? So we're beta testing digitally and physically, man.
yes,
You can't make this crap up.
only in America. Am I
We're baby
right,
too.
boys?
Around the world, dude.
We're beta testing digitally and physically, bruh. You can't get a
Around the
refund
same
with the,
time too.
right? You can't get a refund off the physical one though. At least the digital one, you can get a freaking refund,
I don't know, man. The policy says no.
bruh.
And you know what? Speak of the devil, he shall speak, and he shall appear. Speak of two devils, you may have just fucked up. I'm currently playing Cyberpunk right now, actually.
I was earlier, but then then I turned it off and decided to focus. What I decided to do with that game was I'm gonna get through the campaign as much, as quick as I can, and then I want to go back and play through Deus Ex and kind of compare the two.
You know what? See, I was thinking about it. I never played the first Deus Ex. What was that? Mankind Divided.
Yeah, if you're gonna play, I recommend playing the director's cut.
The original
Alright.
was just called
Yeah, 'cause-
Deus Ex.
Yeah, well,
Mankind Divided
human,
is the third game.
yeah, human. I was gonna say, Human Revolution though. Yeah, Human Revolution. That's the
My bad. Human Revolution is the third
Third.
game. Mankind Divided is
Yeah.
the newest one.
yeah, right. But yeah, I'd play the
Sean's Game of the Year edition. That's the one I got.
yeah. They made the director's cut on 360 for Human Revolution. That one's a lot better. They rebalanced a lot of issues. The color palette of the game is a little bit clearer as opposed to that, for lack of a better phrase, that infamous urine color that like covered the entire game.
Urine color.
I'm dead serious. That's what they call
Oh yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah,
when everything had that weird amber filter over it and everything,
Yeah.
like they just tried to make, like basically they tried to make the main color of the game yellow.
Right. Now you could think of that as like
the Fallout effect.
I was gonna say you could think of that as like the Coldplay song or the Twilight effect. But
Well, no, actually,
way they got rid of that.
I was gonna say Gears of War, but
oh yeah, and then also they reconfigured the whole boss fights too, because I think the boss fights were like they shipped they had another separate company do like the boss fights, so that's why it feels
What?
weird.
That's
Yeah, you
weird.
didn't know that? Yeah,
No.
yeah, you gotta know that. Yeah, that was a thing.
how do you ADR a boss fight?
Apparently, I
You'd be
don't know, but they
surprised
did
what
it.
you can ADR what you can ADR in games.
What's an ADR?
Basically, let another company ship it off to another company.
Oh,
Just gonna ADR the
Okay.
entire game.
Uh,
Send it to 5 different companies and then just try to match them together.
Oh, Star Citizen, you mean?
oh gosh,
Guess
And
what? That
please
game's still
tell me-
not fucking out after like what 10 years.
I was saying, please tell me somebody's recording.
Oh, I've been recording for the past
Oh, okay, very good.
2 hours 14 minutes. Jesus.
if
I'm
Sal's
sorry.
around, always assume he's recording.
Yeah.
Okay, just
generally, yeah.
Oh no, that's not good.
I know he caught me on my worst moments.
I
Oh,
know,
no.
he's masturbating to snuff films right now.
ew. Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
ugh.
Hey, somebody's into that.
Okay, my dude, I'm
That
gonna need you to cool it.
right.
Yeah, keep
I was
that,
gonna say,
keep that,
keep
person-
that far away from me.
Yeah, the 50-mile pole, dude.
Right?
I'm not trying that.
But guys, you don't
Like,
love hit filmmaker Lionel Starkweather?
Who?
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
I'm gonna need context.
Okay, so I'm the only one who's played Manhunt. Okay, thank you.
Well, let's say you
Bruh,
watch
I
that
remember
film,
when that-
dude? We just joke about
Bruh,
that shit.
I remember when Manhunt was like the one game that everybody in the mall was scared of because of how much controversy it caused.
I'm too specifically
Oh.
gonna cause controversy.
Yeah, wasn't it just that everything, like, and see, the funniest thing is, I have seen Manhunt on the PlayStation Store, but I've never been interested in actually purchasing it.
True.
They're not really good games.
Yeah,
They're
it just
competent, but it's not very.
yeah, it just seemed like hey, let's make this thing as gory as possible. And I'm like, okay, what's the story? Like, why? Like, is this just torture porn? Is that what this is? Am I just playing torture porn? Is that what it
Two
is?
is just torture porn. One actually has a very insightful view on how video games love violence.
Wait.
Okay.
Time out. Flag on the play. Unnecessary bullcrap. There's a Manhunt 2. They made a
Yeah.
sequel.
Yes, that was the
What?
one that is like
I gotta see
absolutely
this.
almost got an AO rating.
Wait,
It's a
I gotta
really-
see this.
It's a mean story that is just like.
No. I just want to see the cover.
Let me get it for you then. Let me get it for you then.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, they put it on the Wii?
Oh, so you're telling me I get to actually, physically make it seem like I'm pulling out a man's guts? That's pretty fucking
Yes.
cool. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Fucking psychopath.
Wait, wait, no. Your responses are scaring me because they're ones of pleasure and enjoyment, and I don't know how I feel about this. Even more so, I don't know how I feel about the fact that this game is on the Wii. There's supposed to be a kid system. What the fuck's going on?
Well, dude, have you ever seen Dead Rising on the Wii? You literally have to pick up a zombie to do one of the moves.
Yeah, but Dead Rising on Wii sucked.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it was good.
I
I'm just
bought that
saying
game.
you have to do that.
and not to mention Dead Rising
Matter of
is
fact, dude,
more
you
of a
let me
turn your
borrow.
brain off
Like,
game
matter
anyway.
of fact, dude, now that I'm thinking about it, you let me borrow that game and never asked for it back.
He was happy
Actually,
to
I
get
still have
rid
it.
of it. Yuri was just happy to
Yeah,
get
but
rid
you
of it.
can keep it. Fuck it.
It's like, damn, I couldn't give that game away enough fast enough.
So Matt's gonna do the 100% playthrough for us. Look forward to that.
No, I'm not.
You heard it
Because
here,
that game was
Specifically
straight
that
up
one.
doo.
Fucking
That
chop
game
till you
was
drop.
I'm like, dog,
Bruh.
I'm sorry, trying to deal with them freaking murderous parrots and poodles.
God,
No.
some shit. Those shitty fucking hitboxes.
You gotta aim a gun
Wait,
15
wait,
feet in front of the freaking
wait,
poodles in order to hit them.
Wait, hang on. Parrots and poodles?
Yeah, so in
Yes.
Chop Till You Drop version, they cut a lot of content, like especially the ones that like the sexual, overly violent stuff. And to make up for it, there's like less zombies because of hardware
Oh, yeah.
limitations.
There's like 10 on
And-
screen at any time.
Yeah.
Get the
So,
fuck out.
and
And
to
then,
make
like,
up for it, they
and-
added 2 new zombie types, being a zombie poodle and
No,
a zombie
3
parrot.
actually.
That's
See?
terrible.
Yep. The zombie poodles, zombie parrot, and the fat man.
Oh yeah, in the family.
Man. Isn't he a boss?
No, the fat cop is just a random regular fucking zombie that
And
shows
the
up.
zombie parrot drops grenades.
Oh, that's actually kind of helpful. Wait.
No, well,
You
no,
mean they drop
not-
active
Well, no,
grenades?
active
or
grenades.
They drop.
Okay.
Yeah, they drop active grenades that
I was
you
saying, well, that's
can't
kind
pick
of
up.
helpful against button that. Never mind.
And the zombie poodle has the worst fucking hitbox in which you could unload a shotgun right into its face. Half a second goes by and then it dodges to the side. It's still one piece.
Hey, Sal, we got to talk about that first image that you just posted right here. What the fuck?
Oh, we were talking about a cat abomination, so that's the first thing I found.
Let me.
Yeah, that's the screenshot.
Oh, hey,
of the
that's the
shop.
stupid dog that caused all of the problems in the mall.
No,
Yeah.
the dog didn't do anything. It was that stupid old lady.
Like I said, the dog.
Who was
No, but
apparently
you know what?
as
No, you're
strong
right, the
as
stupid old
10
lady.
men.
You know, I would always wait for one of the survivors to die so that way I could pick up a shotgun. It was useful early on game.
But if you give the shotgun to the survivors, they have infinite ammo.
No, because the survivors are stupid as it is. So no.
Honest to God, the AI for them things didn't really improve until the second game. The first one, they are stupid.
I mean, the second game was. I mean, they were better, but I'm not gonna give them compliment for that.
God, that new game fucking sucks.
Dead Rising 4?
Yeah.
All right,
Dude, can you believe they had to replace the old actor because it said, and I quote, "He's getting too old." The fuck does that mean?
That sounds like the biggest dick move I've ever heard.
Mm.
Is it a bigger dick move than Kojima just not giving the Venom Snake's role to David Hayter?
Well, after that whole incident with his ass cheeks and stealth, I can imagine why.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and a clap of my ass keeps alerting the guards.
Okay, now I'm pissed that they didn't add him in the next one.
Wait, now which Metal Gear we talking about?
5, the Phantom Pain, and the Zeros, Ground Zeros.
If I'm remembering correctly, that was supposed I can't tell anymore. This is like, how many different fucking versions of Snake are we gonna talk about here before we finally settle on the universal version?
Oh, I mean,
I don't know which one's which anymore.
Oh, you talking about for Metal Gear?
There's only
Yeah.
3 There's only 3 that look identical. That's Solid Snake, Venom Snake, and Naked Snake. Naked Snake is
there's-
Big Boss. Venom Snake is a duplicate, and Solid Snake's the guy we all love and love and adore.
Yeah, naked snake, punished snake, solid snake, liquid snake, solid snake, and temporary snake, which is weighted.
Oh right, I forgot about Solidus. Fuck, he is that forgettable.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I can't remember anymore.
I mean, the only ones that
Like
matter
we,
anymore are Solid Snake and Okay, Solidus doesn't matter. Nobody gives a shit about Solidus.
Mm. I still like punished snake. For like being a guy, just a random guy, like I told, hey, you're snake now. Or spoiler alert. Sorry.
A bit
Some
late.
random guy. He told, hey, you're snake now. Act like it. And then him going around and taking down a fucking Metal Gear is pretty fucking impressive. Even if he is not the real big boss, he is in my heart.
Oh yeah, I mean, Big Boss didn't have to go through that shit with the Diamond Dogs. Fuck Big Boss after that too.
Like that guy's a real fucking trooper.
Amen.
what you mean your custom character that got burnt fucking alive?
Yeah. I love how people figure out the fucking plot before the game came out.
Kojima's
There's
fairly
no-
predictable.
Yeah. Because and people know exactly the kind of shit that Kojima does.
Yeah.
When they came out with Ground Zero, which was like that one game.
And like
That one
basically
demo that
fucking
people played
the
40
super
bucks for.
demo.
The $40 prologue.
And there was a scene like when the helicopter and the part with the bomb and all that shit. And people notice that there's just a guy in the background, like a medic, who has his face completely covered. And he figured out that guy is going to be the most important character in the next game. And they were right.
I mean, it's almost like like if you're familiar with Kojima's work, you know this dude just doesn't do shit like that. It's like you always gotta assume it's Chekhov's gun with this dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking great. I'm crunching real fucking loud there, man.
Proceed to chew
Immediately
louder.
does it into the mic. I love Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Doritos.
Oh shit,
Why is
marijuana
this
flavored.
fucking remote keep disconnecting itself?
What else was there? What
I
else were we talking about?
demand freedom. I demand to be released from the many one.
Wait, there's an evil snake? The fuck?
Yeah, Liquid and Solidus. And technically Big Boss and Punished if you want to go that far.
See, I feel like that's another one of those I have no idea what I'm doing anymore situations.
Yeah, no, from the outside perspective, all of this sounds like fucking gibberish, which, to be fair, it is.
I think some put it best how Kojima is an absolute master at creating these complex stories, mixed in with the most simplistic shit ever seen. Of creating a game where A is an incredibly complex visualization of nuclear war and the many problems that comes with it, and B has a character that shits himself every game because he thinks that's the funniest shit ever.
Oh yeah,
Oh
Kojima
yeah,
is in every Metal Gear game.
yeah. There's that one character, and funnily enough, he's the one that ends up marrying Meryl.
Wait, that needs a lot more context. What the fuck is going on with that? Shitting himself.
Yeah,
I
Johnny
think it's
Sakaki, I
like,
think it was.
Johnny.
yeah, Johnny. Didn't he start out in like I think he started out in the first game, didn't he?
Yeah, Meryl beats his ass and strips him naked to get his clothing.
Yep.
Literally, his naked ass is just sitting there pointed at you when you meet Meryl the first time.
What the fuck?
Yep.
and he has been in
Ain't
every
that?
single game. And I do mean
Yep.
every game you see a Johnny, a family member of his is in every game.
Yep. And
So kind of
every
like the Gears
time.
of War series and the Carmens.
Yep.
Yeah,
And in
yeah.
every game, he has nervous bowel syndrome. So he shits himself regularly. And again, the most hilarious part about it is that Meryl still married him. Which you find out in Metal Gear Solid 4.
I mean, he's one handsome fucker when he's when his mask comes off. But god damn,
Is
is
that
that
what he
fucking
looks like? God damn.
yeah.
But I'm also very pretty.
I mean,
I can't stop
Just like
shitting
I've gotten.
myself. I look
all
so
right,
good in this
you
fucking
can't
mirror.
you catch his ass shitting himself in the middle of MGS4. I forgot about this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like no, he legitimately can't stop. That irritable bowel syndrome this dude has is an unfortunate situation. And yet again, Meryl marries this dude. There's no way it's not funny.
Yeah.
Here it is. Here's the image of when you first meet his ass in MGS. Is this not safe for work? I mean, it's
Oh
censored.
yeah, and you see the shit stains in this dude's pants.
What the fuck? That's a legit thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Well,
kills me It kills me every single time.
Oh, and the article I posted is one where um it talks about this chick who worked on it MGS3 and pretty much calls Kojima out on his lack of writing. So
Oh,
it's actually pretty interesting.
oh, that's amazing. I need to read that.
I kind of feel like Kojima's overhyped, to be honest.
Oh, he is.
He has good ideas.
If,
Good ideas.
yeah, you know what? See, here's the thing. He does have a convoluted method of writing, but there's more direction with everything.
Yeah. Like he always needs someone to like, help
Someone needs
his
to hand
writing.
him. Someone needs to hand him his fucking Ritalin.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, check out that article I sent.
Mm. Oh, so they're talking about on the Castle Super Beast podcast, where Kojima can create these very complex stories and all that stuff, especially again Death Stranding, which is like super fucking complex and interesting, and then the fucking names of
Oh
hey,
yeah,
yeah,
and
this character who's supposed to be becoming like building the bridge that connects all the other places between each other. What should it be called? Sam Bridges?
Yep.
It's that actually his
Like
name.
one of
Yeah,
my
that's
favorite
the main character's name, Sam Bridges.
And
Oh
you
my
know what? Wait,
God.
cause see, there's one character in there I specifically like this guy specifically for what he is. Freaking Dr. Hartman. You know, the guy who constantly dies and revives himself. I think every 3 minutes. Who
Yeah.
literally has a heart shaped heart. This dude's whole story is that the day the initial Death Stranding first came across, everyone died and they were trapped on the beach, right? He got brought back specifically because he was in the hospital and they were doing surgery on his heart, which pulled him away from his family, which is the reason why he constantly flatlines himself every 3 minutes just so he could go look for his family. I mean, of course, he's never gonna find them, but still, you gotta admit, that's actually a lot more heartbreaking than it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, you see this guy in game, he is like the happiest man. He's like the happiest character in the whole game. And this dude is in some bleak shit. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Death Stranding was one of those games that people slept on just because they didn't like the gameplay. Then you realize that This game is getting ready to smack your ass in the. That game is getting ready to smack your ass straight in the face with feelings.
I don't know. Seems like an interesting game. I would want to try it out.
The rope mechanic, like as in like connecting to other players, is like super fucking interesting.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
But considering the fact that you got to watch yourself, because there is some troll ass motherfuckers out here that straight up built bridges, that straight up built fucking roads to nowhere.
Wait, say what?
So,
Yes.
in Dark Souls, if you like jump here, roll there, and then you just fall off the side of the cliff.
Yeah. So in the game, you can. I think it's like when you die or something. I haven't played the game, so because I don't have a PlayStation. But when you're in this in between realm, you could connect to other players who have died, and that connects your worlds. And so anything that you build from that point on will appear in their world, and anything that they build will appear in your world.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's like really interesting. Like more people you connect with, the more expansive and more design your world becomes. It's super fucking interesting. And people work together. Even like they can't meet each other, but they work together to build like highways and all this stuff.
And you know what the funniest thing is? There's actually a little mechanic in the game where your Sam will just start shout out and try to basically you'll make a shout out and you'll just get a random echo back, meaning that there's another player nearby.
Ooh.
I think I understand it. Sounds cool.
It's like you'll never see them, y'all will never meet, but it definitely means that there's someone else playing the game that is nearby. Like honest to God, it's a game that's a lot deeper than most people give it credit for. And that is especially when you get down to the truth of what BB is.
Oh yeah, I hate that fucking AI.
You mean Bridge Baby? The baby in a jar?
No, I'm
Norman Reedus' amazing fetus?
No, it's a BB is the name of another character from Fate who's a fucking little gremlin.
Ah.
That would be an entirely different game.
Yeah. But back to the funky fetus. What's so fascinating about the funky fetus?
Dog, okay, you know what? See, I need a refresher course on this. But if I remember correctly, essentially the baby in that jar is another version of Sam.
Oh, I was about to say like it's another alternate reality version of him, isn't it? It's like I was right. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we know Kojima too well.
Fucking code.
Yep.
Let's go.
His mother and his sister are essentially the same person who just been split in two. And his sister is basically the one who controls the Death. His sister, quote unquote, is the one who more or less controls the Death Stranding to a limited capacity. So either he has to make the decision between killing her to delay, basically human extinction, or just let her live and face what comes next.
Kill her.
God, Kojima writes some of the dumbest shit ever, but god damn it, he read it well.
Yeah.
I think I like the world more so that he creates than the story. Because I'm like, the story flirts with being pretentious, and I'm like, and when you got to come out and say that, someone's not bright enough to understand, it's just like, oh, go sod off, dude. Come on.
Last of Us 2.
Kojima games are basically the world's prettiest house with the world's ugliest staircase.
Yeah. That's a good way to put
Basically.
it.
Yeah. Like, the world of Death Stranding looks awesome, and I'm willing to give the story a shot, but it's like, bro, don't insult me. Like, no, don't do that. Don't say that just because I'm not born in Nihongo that I can't understand the story that you wrote. No, it's like now you're just being pretentious. Now you're just being a jerk.
The honk.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
dog.
guess what the president's name is in Death Stranding?
Die Hardman.
No, I mean the president of the United States,
Oh,
the
forgot
one that
her name.
dies. So president of the United States, who part of Death Stranding, and part of the bridge program trying to build bridges. Her name is Bridget Strand.
God, somebody kill me.
Well, I was gonna say no, and here's my thing too. Here's another thing, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I sign off and go to sleep. It's like for all this talk about breaking down bridges and all that stuff, and how America needs to be more, because he's essentially saying that the gist of the story is that America needs to be more inclusive and open-minded and all that jazz. Why don't you take that same message and apply it to your people, dude? Because
Coming from
y'all are
Japan,
not the
really?
most open-minded either.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was generations before any Westerner was even allowed to walk in the place, bruh. So come on now. Like if you're gonna preach, practice what you preach. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, you got a point.
Like bro, like you can't be all like, oh well, America needs to open its borders and be more inclusive. I'm sorry, have y'all looked in the mirror?
Like, yeah, Japan's kind of got that weird ass xenophobic culture. It's
It's an island nation that was
True
closed
enough.
off for many, many years.
Yeah, no, but they did that themselves though. That's one thing. And then also too, they can't play you can't say, oh well, America needs to be open minded and all this other bull crap when y'all are not. Like if you're gonna say that America needs to do something, you better be doing it.
Are they saying that America should be open-minded?
The
I haven't
whole
really
Death
heard much
Stranding
from
is
them.
Death Stranding
I
is
was gonna say
American focused.
that's the whole purpose. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole purpose of Death Stranding. That's the whole big message that they're trying to that Kojima's trying to, talk about with that game. It's like America needs to be open minded. I'm like, okay, great. You guys are not. Haven't been historically. So what are y'all saying now? What are you saying?
It's also funny because I'm pretty sure Kojima has never stepped on American soil once in his life.
Oh, seriously?
Pretty sure.
Damn, he must think we're all a bunch of cheeseburger eating fat asses.
I mean,
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I mean, the farthest thing I'd say he knows about America is Jeff Keighley. That's it.
Who's just
Oh yeah,
kidding?
his best friend Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, his best friend
Oh.
Jeff Keighley, freaking from the guy Game Award. My man got an award just for simply being alive, bruh. Remember how? No, as a matter of fact, remember how last year when the Game Awards came out and Death Stranding it came out, and everybody was like, "Oh, we know Kojima and Keighley, some people would say are lovers behind closed doors," and everybody thought that Death Stranding was gonna pull a Last of Us 2 and get a bunch of awards. So Jeff Keighley had to come out and say that, that his name wasn't on the board and that he wasn't like a chairman of the board or something like that for the Game Awards. That was actually a thing.
Wait. To put it in extreme fashion, Americans like games where you have a gun and you're shooting at space aliens. If you don't understand why that's fun, then you shouldn't be making games for the world market. You don't need to. I mean, Japanese people might say, why space aliens? But Americans will counter with, what's a game, or what's a, oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading that wrong. What's with these games featuring these feminine looking boys fighting in Japan with these huge swords? Isn't one of the target audience for a lot of games getting so compartmentalized?
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 What does that mean?
Google one question.
Compartmentalize. Definition: divided into categories.
And you know what? And see, the funniest thing is, I understand what he was going for in that explanation, but that explanation at the time given was kind of outdated.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is he paid attention to the Yakuza series? I mean,
it was
it
like
wasn't
not
just-
like because like no, because I see exactly where he was going. I see exactly where he was going
No,
with
and I
that.
get what he's
But
saying too.
but the problem was like, dog, I get it. You like basically you talking about this whole thing where the U.S. usually typically tend to have that whole testosterone filled BS, and you ain't gonna find a whole bunch of niggas, you ain't gonna find a whole bunch of people messing with anime like that. But that's not the modern landscape at the moment anymore.
Heck, it wasn't. That wasn't the modern. That wasn't. That was only a few years ago.
It was it might have been that at the point
Wait,
where
hold on. Let me.
like yeah,
Death
it might have
Stranding release date.
it might have been the case right when we were getting ready to come out of high school, but it wasn't like to the point that game came out. No, that was a
No.
different story.
Bruh, I was gonna say no. He's incorrect, but he's incorrect by his statement because Death Stranding came out last year, and well, I was gonna say the entertainment landscape in terms of America hasn't changed that much in a year's time. At least when it comes to like anime and stuff, Americans liked anime and Japanese JRPGs and all that other kind of stuff
Well, it
back
was like
then.
yeah, well people no to the point that we were in high school. I really wouldn't say that they
No, no,
were
no, no,
quite as
no, no, no,
popular.
Yeah,
no,
it wasn't
no.
super popular.
I'm not talking about high school. I'm talking about when he
Oh
released
yeah,
that interview.
no, like yeah,
Yeah,
no.
last year.
I'm saying like yeah, no. I'm saying that by that point the landscape had changed, but he was referring to a time earlier before in the U.S. when anime and games like that really weren't all that popular.
Mm.
It was like yeah, you might have had one or two of them that hit, but most of the time it just fit in line with the Final Fantasy stuff that people were already playing.
Yeah.
The furthest I can
Though
see,
to be
this
fair, I
quote
mean
was at
people
least
loved
9
Final
years ago.
Fantasy VII though, both when it came out and when they were older.
Still, FF7 was never really mainstream over here in the West.
Mm.
It was like yeah, a whole like people who play like basically it was a cult following game. People who
Yeah.
played it like kind of like The World Ends with You.
Yeah.
People who
Still
played the
not playing the
game
game.
like people who played the game absolutely love it. Most people just didn't even bother with it.
Let's see.
But yeah, like no, that land like I mean hell, even in terms of comics like Marvel and DC, that stuff only basically recently just started getting popular. Once Marvel started in with the superhero movies, that's when everything picked up. Beforehand, people was just gonna clown your ass if you was out there talking about comics.
Yeah, true.
True.
Especially like D&D now is becoming very popular, especially among streamers and stuff.
Yep. Just video games in general.
Yeah. And now they gotta make them all inclusive. That's fun.
And then trying to turn the entire video games industry into fucking Hollywood. Ugh.
Oh, that they've always wanted to do that.
And it doesn't work.
Of course not.
It does not work.
Of course not. But you tell anyone that, they'll be like, "No, we can make this mature and dark. It will be respected." Ugh. I haven't
Bruh.
left my basement
It
in
was
20
like, dog,
years.
look, I had a respect for video games the first time I played Shadow of Colossus. That is an art form. Okay. Yes, was the game dark? Was the game dark? Yeah, kinda. But that was the thing, though. It didn't take itself too seriously. It's like, and then it had such a simple premise: go here, kill the thing. It's like that. That's my whole
I do
problem. Like
not
that's
know
my
who
whole
I
point.
am. I don't know why I'm here. All I know is I must kill.
Sounds like Anthony's kind of game.
Hell yeah.
It was like no, because like the whole thing is that you're doing all this because you made a deal with the devil to bring back your girlfriend if you killed all 16 of the colossi imprisoning them, and of course he keeps his word and that backfires on you horribly. But still, it was a very simple game. The set, like the mute, like of course you noticed the music because you didn't hear anything else. The whole game was just this big, wide open, empty field. Just the whole game was supposed to evoke a sense of isolation, of loneliness, yada yada. Okay, I felt that. I felt that going through these big ass fields on the way to these colossi. When you first go up against the colossus, you feel like you are completely outmatched. You have no idea how to bring this fucker down, and the music definitely reflects that. And then you figure out, I done jumped on this fool's beard. I'm on his back. I got this fool, and the music changes to like this big heroic swelling score. Like, okay, yeah, now I've got this. And again, the music reflects that. Everything about the game is by design, and it worked completely well. Now, again, like I said, was the game dark? Yeah, but the subject matter of the game story was dark. And it worked. But trying to do stuff like The Last of Us 2, where everything's dark and forcing everything to be super dark and gritty, yeah, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And which is weird because it's supposed to be an end of the world scenario, but that still didn't work. Nobody took. I feel like nobody took enough cues from The Last of Us 1 to really understand what made that game as great as it was. Because honest to God, there was no point in the game where you really had that, giraffe moment.
Holy fuck.
Giraffe
Shit.
point.
It's giraffes.
It was like no, because there comes a point in the game in the very first Last of Us game where Ellie finally sees a giraffe for the first time, and you get that real father-daughter moment between her and Joel. Whereas, you really felt the connection between the characters. You didn't get that in The Last of Us 2, except during those moments with Joel and Ellie. That's the reason why nobody really particularly found any of the rest of the characters to be all that interesting, because it was just, it felt like you were just watching a bunch of over-emotion, logicless automatons just going through the motions of being things.
Oh, real quick, I'm gonna head to bed, but I will catch you guys later, and definitely let me know when this one uploads and then the other one, because I want to listen to both of them. So
I'm remaking the thumbnails right now, so that's taking a bit.
oh, nice. Well, I will catch you lovely people later.
All right. See ya.
All right. Peace out, my dude.
And he was never heard from.
And he was never heard from again. Well, wait, he's right there.
Oh shit, he's still here. Anthony, get the gun.
Who's still here? Oh fuck. 8 megabyte. Oh, that's terrible.
So now
8 megabytes saved this. Wow. You know what the funniest thing is? My copy of Cyberpunk just crashed and it is now updating.
Oh man.
Oof.
Oh, I gotta make this 16 gigabytes, 16 megabytes.
You gotta feel bad for this one random dude that just happens to have irritable bowel syndrome. Could you imagine having to deal with that? They're in the middle of a life or death situation.
I mean, apparently it saved his ass every time, so...
Well, if that ever happens to you, might as well go take a shit on yourself. It's not going to be comfortable, but shit, it's got to get done.
I'm just wondering though, like, considering the fact that Meryl married this dude, I'm just wondering, like, how is she putting up with that?
God, can you imagine though, you have the Solid Snake, the man, the myth, the legend, and you somehow settle for Johnny.
Johnny shits himself.
Hey, that's my kind of man, says Meryl.
Wait. You don't think she got a scat fetish, do you?
Oh!
I didn't want to bring that up, but
It's not impossible.
It'd be real tough if it turns out that's the reason why she married the dude.
How is it's a sports game? I shouldn't ask questions.
PlayStation, I don't feel so good.
What are you talking about? This has always been a Microsoft exclusive.
What's always been my
I didn't even have to pay a single thing.
Oh,
It's like, see, that's kind of one of those reasons why I'm glad I bought the physical version of the game. No one can take it away from me.
Yeah, but do you want it though?
Wait, you want to know what's even stupider though? There are people who are demanding refunds for the game, but are mad that they can't keep it.
Oh yeah, I was talking about that earlier.
So it's like, it's like, dog, everybody's pissed off that the game's bad. They want refunds, but they still want to play the damn game. That's not how that works.
No,
This
no,
crack
I
is
know.
bad for me. I need to get rid of it before you fucking take it away from me.
Like, dog, I feel like, okay, yeah, the game definitely shipped in a sorry, unfinished state, and CD Projekt Red was not out in the open about the last. You know what? And you know what? See, the funniest thing is, CD Projekt Red actually dropped a hint that the previous gen versions of the game were gonna be problematic because that was the reason for the last delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should delay it even more.
It was like, yeah, they just couldn't delay it. They just couldn't delay it anymore, so they shipped it. So they just shipped it out. It was like, yo, we got like, yo, every other version of the game is working except for on these two last gen consoles. We got to get this shit out the fucking door. Cause of course, you know, players are always willing to bitch and moan about a delay, but then the second the game comes out and it has problems, you should have delayed the game again.
exactly. That's what everybody was saying. Like, you're all a bunch of fucking hypocrites.
And it's like, and see, again, to me, that's the thing. I'm still playing the game. I'm enjoying what I'm playing. I'm having fun playing the game. Bugs, glitches, crashes, and all. I'm not sitting here getting ready to crucify CD Projekt Red because they dropped one game that was bad after they whole catalog banged that hard.
Hey, which one of you made that analogy that it's like Skyrim? It's like with with bugs, like if it was Skyrim.
I said that earlier.
Oh yeah,
Where
just like you said.
where it crashed because like Skyrim also had issues with save data on the
Like
PS3.
issues with the save file, and if you would move too much stuff around or played the game for too long, then it just fucked the whole thing up. Yep.
Yeah, the save file progressively got bigger until it would just crash the game.
Oh, that's why Skyrim gets slower as your save file increases.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no shit.
And if I remember correctly, that was specifically only on the PS3.
Mm-hmm. And has never been patched.
Well, I mean, as many goddamn versions of Skyrim exist now, does it really need to be?
It's on everything. It's just like Resident Evil 4, except Resident Evil 4 is a good game.
Exactly.
What?
You know what? Funnily enough, I just downloaded Resident Evil 4 on Switch earlier. It is nice. Like I'm gonna keep.
Shame they're gonna try to remake it.
Isn't it that garbage one you gotta protect Ashley?
Yeah, how about you shut your fucking dirty whore mouth, alright then?
Ah, okay, here we go.
It's like, yep, but see, like, you know what? See, that's the only bad part about it.
It's not even bad. She's not with you for half the game.
Exactly.
Right, okay, we'll
and
go
hell,
with
even after you get her, there's certain sections where she just fucks off and gets kidnapped, and you're still right back to being by yourself.
Yeah. And she's smart. She knows when to get the fuck down while I'm shooting behind me. And she doesn't waste ammo like Sheva.
Like, no, not like Shiva. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the fucking way. Bam! Dead.
Damn it,
Well,
Sheva.
shit. Only time she ever actually becomes a goddamn problem is during the sections where, you know, you're forcibly separated from her and you have to protect her.
Like when you're sending it to pull the crank while also being swarmed.
Like, yeah, that section specifically got on my nerves, but then again, that's why I always kept the rifle and saved those shots specifically for that.
Mm-hmm. game.
Which again, that whole thing with her being the president's daughter and having no idea how to fuck to defend herself pissed me off and pisses me off at no ends. I mean, damn, nobody gave her any type of self-defense courses.
Well, that's kind of what the Secret Service is supposed to do. Keep her safe.
It's like, yeah, I know, like, don't get me wrong, I know that, but in a situation like that, even if there is a situation like that, she should at least know how to handle herself. If she, if some hood on the street decide that he want to get a piece of the president's daughter.
Then that's what the Secret Service is for, Matt.
Look, I'm just saying though. I feel like if you out here messing with the presidency, you should, at the very least, you should have some firearm training.
You're acting like she became the president. She's the daughter, man. She didn't have one.
Yeah, I know. I know.
No, Matt's got a point though. She shouldn't be such a dumbass.
It's like no. It's like I don't think. Like here's the thing. I don't think she should be that helpless.
Sal, stop trying to defend Resident Evil 4. You know it's a terrible game. You just hate to admit it.
Yeah, dude. GTA 5 is such a fun game, isn't it? So good. It's like,
even since we've been playing it for like the last 3 to 4 years.
I've played it less than 2 months collectively. Let's be real.
It was like, dog, I was like, even at the point that I was playing GTA 5, all I really did was just either survival shootouts or races. That's it. Because it's I'm sorry, because unless you like regularly put time into that game, it's still boring. Like the only time that GTA is good is when you're playing with friends. Shit like that.
But that brings up the problem. Is the game good because of friends, or am I just having a good time because of my friends?
It's like, yeah, no, because again, that's like that. I feel like that's the question that everybody should always ask about their games before they release them. Is it because if a game is only fun when you got other people playing it, that means it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, Gang Beasts just got an update and a new map.
Yeah.
So who wants to punch it?
Well, not now because it's like fucking 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
Of course.
Holy
Not
shit,
now.
it's 2:15?
Yeah.
Time.
No wonder I felt so
flies,
tired. I'm like, what the fuck? It's only 12 o'clock and I feel so tired?
man. You old man.
Shut up.
I mean, to be fair, I did end up falling asleep at like 7 p.m. in the evening for no reason.
You old fucks.
Holy shit.
I just want to take a quick moment and talk about the Dota patch, like the new one, but they're adding the Aghanim shards. And so Wind Ranger has a ability called a power shot, right? Which is like a very strong skill shot spell. Where she fires like she fires an arrow that's powerful and goes through enemies and stuff, right? Her new Aghanim shot ability, power shot, now becomes global.
So she can basically hunt anybody on the map with the shot.
Yes, and granted, it's still skill shot because you have to time it and everything. But it's global. After its default range, it will only damage enemy heroes, and if an enemy hero is under 13% health, they are instantly killed.
Jesus.
God, it sounds like the freaking knee flashbacks started.
Jesus Christ.
Kobe. An ally has been slain.
Yeah, should have got out that helicopter. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Matt, did you see that that video I posted I think yesterday of one of the characters gaining a anime punch?
No, I did not.
Let me see if I can find it again. Yeah, was it Doxy, I believe. Let's see.
just scrolled up and all I saw and immediately I forgot that Neanders did a stream where she just had a soundboard playing as 7 different Neanders.
So check that video out. To show a little clip thing. So his new Aghanim shot ability gives him a new ability called Normal Punch. Just look at that fucking video. It literally is just fucking one punch.
Yeah. The normal punch.
This dude got a stand punch out of him.
Yeah.
But now it's his own
Serious
ass.
punch. Like, wait, serious punch, serious. Pow! Punch the dude's soul out of him.
You cracked the nexus.
Fucking golden Wyndham.
My face, they literally just put fucking Japanese text.
Oh shit, it does.
They went full in.
Wait, who went full weeb?
Dota.
Fucking, yeah. Look at that video I posted. For his new ability called Normal Punch.
He really just Saitama's.
Yeah.
He straight up Saitama punches the stand out of somebody. Oh yeah. Yep.
It's gonna be a really interesting patch.
It is.
Fucking Lycan. Aghanim shot ability. One creep wave when I have a wolf. What a stupid fucking ability.
But dude, he's now united with the Musky Huskies.
That ain't husky, just one. It just adds one wolf to one of the waves.
You can get them to
Not all three, just one.
You can okay. That's boring. I thought it was gonna be like every wave.
Well, it adds it every wave, but only one of the 3 waves.
Oh, that's
Yeah, random. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah. I think I get it.
Because the 3 lanes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Like, because it would.
So every wave will summon one wolf in one of the lanes.
Do they replace a minion in the wave, or just a wolf added?
Wolf added.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense because otherwise it would be unbalanced. There's every wave and now has an extra minion to push.
Thing is, wolves aren't super strong, and killing them still gets the enemy gold.
Yeah, that's more balanced.
So that's because a lot of the heroes have a really fucking amazing shard abilities added. Like Leshrac, his split up ability now procs 3 times instead of just once.
Oh.
Kunkka gets a fucking tidal wave. Like some of them getting like old abilities we added again as shard abilities was fucking great. Before some other ones. Like Enchantress, Nature's Attendants at shard ability adds 3 permanent Nature's Attendants that follow you around, which each one heals you.
You got a bunch of groupies.
Yeah. Like all those like fucking amazing. And then Lycan. Plus 1 wolf.
Probably not even in his own lane.
Yeah, probably not. You can't control him either. You can't control the wolf either.
Oh.
I summon you here. No, not there. Here.
And a fucking dog too. There's no whole punch. This stuff fucking gets me.
Yeah,
Clockwork gets a fucking Clockwork gets a jetpack, and Lycan gets a fucking plus 1 wolf.
You have one invitation ticket. That's all you get.
Everybody gets one.
I maybe would have cramped on Meepo style if he just gets a pack of wolves to follow him around. I don't know. I don't pretend to understand Dota, and Dota doesn't pretend to understand me.
Hey, Meepo. His shot ability. So as
His
was
clone
it Van
turn
Sagna
his
has a
clones.
30% chance to hit on hit to apply Geostrike debuff. So it's basically his ability is now as passive ability.
Oh, I was kind of hoping it was be like the Meepos, the clones turn into big, giant, hulking Meepos versions.
Fucking great. Oh, but instead they changed his scepter, which gives him a new ability called Dig. He digs in the ground for 3.5 seconds, dispelling you and causing you to become invulnerable and untargetable. And he stores a total of 25% of your max health over that duration.
The little thieving
Just you dig a hole.
bastard. Does he have a dwarf skin?
Don't think so. Let me check.
Okay, so I can make him look like Simon Honeydew. Was that his name from the Yox guys?
Yeah, Simon Honeydew.
Yeah. So I can't just have 5 little dwarves digging a hole.
You can make him look homeless.
I mean,
That's always good.
He already looks homeless. Oh, there's an electric skateboard called a Meepo board.
Yeah, because you can make him look homeless.
To be fair, though,
Oh yeah,
like,
there is a
looks homeless.
no fucking skin. Yeah. They do have a dwarf-like skin.
Yeah. Time
Try
to
to
play
find a good
Dota,
picture.
main Meepo, and just play Diggy Diggy Hole on loop.
That's as good as a fucking screenshot I could find.
Yeah. Diggy Diggy Hole.
You know what? I ended up hitting my Twitter. Why Decky Naganuma out here telling people when I'm drunk you wake up?
Because he's one of the real ones. I don't
The funky uncle.
know. Yeah. Funky Kong.
And that a new hero, Hoodwink. The squirrel with the
Alright.
crossbow.
Automatic crossbow? Oh, Anthony's wet dream.
That's a female. Abilities: Acorn shot. Fires acorn that bounces between targets. Go. Oh, this one's interesting. Bushwhack. Tosses a net trap that stuns enemies' heroes, and if they're near a tree, tethers them to the tree. Scurry, basic runaway ability, and sharpshooter. Well, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, there's one fucker. What was he? What was his name? This guy who hates trees.
Tree hater. No, that would be a Kojima type name.
Oh no. Okay, so but one of my alert feeds for Twitter just went up. And it happened to be freaking Sakurai saying the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is for good boys and girls in many different ages. Oh no, very poorly aged.
What? Mario getting nearly bisected by Sephiroth is totally for good boys and girls of all ages.
That's not even what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Alright, talking about Smash House.
Oh, this summer was devastating. Dog, do you know that got so bad that the freaking Smash Brothers disciplinary committee just basically said, "Fuck it, we quit."
Oh.
Like the entirety of the code of conduct committee for the Smash Brothers game, just like, you know what, fuck it, we're out. So you know it's bad.
Yeah, so Timberstar, his new shot ability, he gets a flamethrower. Just flame directly in front of you. That's 7 seconds. A good DPS, and then also it sets trees on fire, which will destroy the trees after 5 seconds because he hates trees.
It's just the way you say, eats a shard, gets a flamethrower.
Plus one move.
Oh, I got a flamethrower, and this little fuzzy creature in my lane.
That couldn't go wrong. Wait, he gets a flamethrower that sets trees on fire.
Yeah.
Yes. And people.
Yeah, and people, but also trees.
Especially
Well,
trees.
I guess the Amazon and fucking Australia is gonna be happy about that one.
History is like a poem. It rhymes.
Oh, new items. Oh, fluffy hat.
What?
125 health. What the fuck is Glip in here?
A super weapon from Ace Combat X, Skies of Deception.
Huh. Oh shit, they brought back Count the Dominator. Okay. They added 3 different blink daggers. What the fuck?
So you can blink while you blink.
So there's 3 new. Now there's 3 possible upgrade paths to the blink dagger.
No. So,
Fucking weird. It's interesting. Weird.
Wow. Are you telling me I had to update my PS4 just to update Cyberpunk? What the fuck is going on here?
Oh shit, they added Wind Waker to Dota.
Bruh.
And they added an item called Wind Waker.
hell yeah, Nintendo's about to sue some asses.
Score changes.
Okay, let's see. Improve stability, fix multiple major quest issues hindering progress. Settings should no longer reset the default after several game session restarts. Improve several vehicle model geometry issues. Fix sometimes overlapping UI elements and hub menu automatically closing after opening it for the first time. Improved NPC streaming in several situations. General improvements to UI streaming. Fixed an issue with weapon crosshair persisting on screen. And enemy AI improvements. Okay.
And it's still gonna break.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it is. But let's see how gloriously it will. Because
And
I
then
don't
they
know
got
if
rid
you
of the mango tree.
Wait, did you just say they got rid of the Omega tree?
No, the mango tree.
Oh.
Oh,
Mm, sucks. They got rid of the poor man's shield again. They just want to get fucking rid of that item.
wait, you said again. Why'd
So
they
it
get?
used to be an item that you could, build into. It was like a shittier version of it. It was like an upgrade to the basic shield you can buy. It was like shittier version than the more expensive, nicer shield that you can get.
Mhm.
But it was like good basic stats and all that stuff, like pretty cheap and stuff. And at some point they got rid of it, and then they bought it back when they were doing the neutral items that like can drop when you kill neutral creeps. And now they're
Right.
getting rid of it again.
Mm.
Huh.
And also Iron Talon, which is the same thing. Before you could buy it, and then they got rid of it, and then they added it to neutral items that can be dropped, and now they're getting rid of it again. Some fucking reason.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure what it is we're doing.
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. League's doing that kind of recently, where they brought back a bunch of old items from like season 1 through 2.
Like, oh man, no wonder we got rid of this shit.
No, legit, the game is like one-shot kill fiesta right now. So yeah, it's probably gonna be all gone by the time the new season starts.
Well, that's interesting. General updates. Added lore to all items. We Dark Souls now.
Yeah. That means we're gonna get the Dota MMO, the Dota card game.
Why,
Well,
why
we
is
have
he
that
wear
already.
the big hat? Why do they call him Big Hat Logan?
Because it hides his pain and suffering from the loss of his family.
Not even that. Because he doesn't want people to talk to him.
But no, that's kind of counterintuitive. If you have a big hat, people are gonna be like, "Hey, what's with the big hat?"
Apparently, it's fucking. It's like a fucking running joke of how like people say, "Oh yeah, Dark Souls is so deep and everything," and it's like, why do they call him Big Hat Logan? Because he has a big
Where's his
hat.
big hat?
And the reason why he's got a big hat is because he doesn't want to talk to people, and that way he could just fall asleep whenever he wants, and people just think he's meditating.
Sucks to be him. I bothered him every time I saw his ass.
One Japanese fugitives hiding out now, and you got nothing to do with it?
And then he goes crazy, takes off all his clothes, and pretends to be a dragon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, except for the hat. Except for the hat. The hat stays on.
Oh yeah, the hat stays on during sex.
Yeah. The big hat stays on.
Parade that's scheduled to come through.
It's my castle, and I say the big hat stays on.
Well, remind me why Jace's fat, backstabbing ass is currently indisposed.
Sorry about that.
Butchered and dumped in a landfill by some
But I think that's it for today's episode, unless everybody else has any topics.
Yep.
No.
Go for it, no.
Wow. Okay, so I started up Cyberpunk again, and all of a sudden the game is now running buttery smooth.
Oh shit! They fixed it.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure they haven't fixed it entirely, but it's definitely running a lot smoother than it was pre-patch.
That's good at least.
So effectively about 30 minutes ago.
So it's not a complete failure.
Like I said, honest to God, it's a good game that got bogged down by a lot of problems.
Mm.
And it wasn't that it's not
got the polish.
like
Polish. Yeah. I thought you said Polish.
Because
we're in Poland. Because
Get
CD
it?
Projekt Red is in
It's funny.
Poland.
Get it? It's funny. Why just imagine? Like, why just imagine him during that entire process? I just imagine freaking Heavy in the medic's office.
Why am I still stupid? I'm sorry. What? You chose the right people. Mom, can she play with me inside? It's more like, Mom, I brought dinner.
And with all that said, we thank you all for watching. We hope to see you next time.
And maybe I won't be so exhausted.